Yeah, man. Regi, she used to the moments.
Yeah, she used to getting drippy, man. She be looking at us.
Look at me. I'm the most plainly dressed out of all of us today.
Oh, stop it.
Today.
No, really I am.
But that could change at any
in a
given
very
moment
basic
with you.
fit.
You could take like the jacket off and there'll be some shit over there. You know what I'm saying? Like I already know what time it is. I already know what time it is with you.
That's true. That's true. But you guys definitely look very stylish today.
Thank you. I think SaVon takes the cake.
I don't know. I think I just wore colors, and that's different for me.
Yeah, SaVon never wears red.
Yeah, I'm not a red guy.
He'll do a deep burgundy at most.
I'm the same.
Yeah, I don't do hard colors. Like I don't do. You know how like you shouldn't say the hard R.
Yeah.
I don't like my colors hard.
Okay.
So I like
Like vibrant colors. He never wears like vibrant colors.
Yeah, once in a blue, like I did that bright orange shirt when I got flamed for dissing the hip, the old niggas. I was wearing like a bright color that day.
And it stood out.
But yeah, I like.
No. And I noticed on a special occasion, SaVon will put on a salmon shirt.
Ooh, SaVon good for that salmon. He good for that
That's
salmon.
a special shirt.
Yeah, that's when shit is really litty.
Yeah.
Like when that salmon come up and he ain't speak yet on the mic, you on YouTube watching, just know one is coming.
You know what? I don't like.
Yeah.
And like,
salmon.
please don't shoot me. I don't like gang colors.
Oh shit.
SaVon, you don't have to say it like that.
That's just your trauma.
No, I don't like to wear.
I know,
like,
that's your trauma.
Oh, because we know what happened last time he tried to wear blue.
No, that's your
In
trauma.
LA, like I just don't like. So I'll do a bright, vibrant,
SaVon.
like yellow, gold, bright, vibrant, like pink.
You don't like primary colors.
There we go.
Yes. Okay.
SaVon, that's just your trauma talking. That's how we were raised. We were raised to stay away from them colors because we might get caught up in some shit.
It was a lot of when the area I grew up. It was a lot of like I don't know if we gotta bleep this or not, but we can't market. It was a lot of
Okay.
a ton of it.
I know. Yeah.
So you had to be like I couldn't wear either or. So I guess maybe that's why it's just not in my color palette.
And then you just like never even tapped into them.
Damn,
like
look at what we
colors.
just unpacked.
I'm telling you, the truth being our traumas.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Speaking of outfits,
I don't like red though.
We always do this by accident. We just like deep dive into like some dark like reasons of why we are the way we are. And then we're like, anyway.
Like, yeah, let's pivot. I don't like red though. But I'm gonna tell you.
you can't say that.
Why not?
Why would you?
You wanna know my real beef?
Please.
Why the insurance companies be trying to charge you more if you get a red car?
Wait, really?
Yeah, absolutely. With certain colors.
Wait, isn't that like discrimination?
It should be, but not with the insurance companies.
Why? Like, what's the reason?
So an insurance company is gonna feel like you're into extravagant race cars. Even if they know what the make and model is, they're gonna assume that a red car is gonna stand out and being more bullshit, as opposed to a car that's maybe black or gray.
Is this like legal?
Nah, yeah, ask the insurance companies. They've been getting away with it for years.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like psychology and marketing. Like you know how all fast foods have some type of red.
Yeah. Red or yellow.
It's one of those things with cars too. It's
a good
like
point.
anybody who has a red car, they associate it with fast.
Yeah, fast, dangerous.
Dangerous.
You gonna get into some shit.
Because you gotta really be a different type of nigga to buy a red car.
Yeah, like that's a baddie car. Yeah. No. But I mean, we could all subconsciously agree that red is associated with like more bullshit. But for them to actually like put a monetary difference on that, is that like legal? Like, can you just do that?
Who gonna charge them?
That's true. That is true. They do whatever they want. That's true.
They like the DJ Envy of insurance.
You just
Them niggas just do whatever they want. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas just gonna do whatever they want. You pull up to the lot. Here you go, my nigga.
Because they definitely be collecting money.
Yeah, they gonna get their bread. They gonna get their bread. Speaking of fits, we was talking about fits this past weekend.
Yeah.
We actually went out as a collective. We was gang.
Yes.
Shout out to Nyla, Symone, and her PassDaAux event. It was an amazing time. The vibes was right.
Now you killed that.
She packed the whole cafe or Zuli out.
She did.
Performances by Alex Vaughn, Ryan Trey, and Leia. Oh man, that was fire.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I love the vibe. Like, I love when I see people our age in our space just get somewhere and there's never any BS. Like, there's no bullshit. Like, I thrive in those environments. You know, like, I don't like the tension. I don't need the tension. And I think that says a lot about her, the energy that she set the tone with. You know what I'm saying? So I do want to salute Nyla Symone because her PassDaAux event, it was dope. It was fire. But at that event, You know, I know we normally like to start our podcast with the Alex drip check.
Oh, here it comes.
I still want to make sure.
I'm shy.
I still want to make sure we keep that intact. So, Alex, I will let you go as long or as short as you want with the drip check today. I assume now, this is what's fucked me up on this podcast, me making assumptions. Ladies, gentlemen, I have to stop myself from assuming. So I'm not going to assume today was a light day for you because I truly don't know. But what are the fabrics that you have on your body, sir?
My brother, yeah, it's a light day. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna say that every episode.
With the Pradas on, right?
Yeah. You heard me? I was like, nah, it's a light day with little Pradas on and shit. But nah, today truly is a light day. Listen, I've been wearing this brand for a while. This is my cousin's brand. The brand is called Well Engineered.
Love it.
I'm just wearing a Well Engineered sweatsuit, you know, hoodie and pants. Comme des Garçons beaters, Chucks. Listen, if your Chucks are clean and spotless, I don't want to talk to you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I feel like all pair of Chucks should have some character on it.
Okay.
You know
I'm gonna go home today and throw them in the dirt.
Yeah, throw a little mud on that shit. Yeah,
I want to be cool enough for Alex.
There you go. Throw a scuff or two on that mug, then come
Okay.
back over here. We can chat. But it's a light day, man.
Light
Good
day.
to see y'all beautiful people.
Light day.
Yeah.
See,
man. I mean, what's up with you?
what's up with me? I'm regular. I just do regular
Now look at
shit.
him. He's blushing now.
That's what men do with a compliment.
I'm just did some regular shit, regular t-shirt. I got
Oh
some
my
Nike
God.
This is regular. Yo, hold up.
I like your shirt.
Thank
I
you.
do.
I appreciate it.
I do. I really do.
So the easiest way to get me is to throw your ad on Instagram.
Oh yes, those Instagram ads be
Instagram
working.
is good for that.
Because some of them, like, they actually work on me. I don't
Yeah.
have, like, I'm not you, Alex. I can't lie. Like, you know your shit. I don't be knowing my shit. I know if I like it or if I don't. So I'm either gonna buy it or I'm not.
No, I'm not, yeah.
And so I go on Instagram, and if I see something that catches my attention, I'm like, oh shit, this is dope.
Yeah.
This company, I believe, is Loiter.
Come on.
Loiter, I don't know if they're popular or not, but
but the
I was
Loiter
like,
doing
"Alright, shit, it's
something."
kind of cool. So yeah,
It is cool.
Yeah,
I just threw this on. You know what sold me?
What?
I'm such a fucking
You're easy.
follower.
You're easy.
I'm not a leader in some aspects of my life. Like,
That's
you gotta
okay.
know your strengths and weaknesses. If I see an ill nigga wearing some shit and I know I could get it off without anybody else knowing he got it, I really might cop. But he's the
SaVon.
illest nigga ever. But listen, no, it's not a regular nigga, so chill. But let me just go.
I saw you do that with Neo a few times. Neo was on the ground with a few pieces.
He
You're
stole
lying.
Neo's
You're lying.
fits?
Nah,
Yo,
that's cap, bro.
Y'all ain't got the same cap?
The same. We might have one or
my
two.
God.
But nigga, we bald. Bald niggas got mad hats.
Don't
That's
do
what
that.
Don't
mad
deny
bald niggas
SaVon
do.
because we could easily go
What?
and do the receipts.
We
okay?
could do it. We could do
It
it.
might have been a hat or two, but
Maybe a
Three.
sweatshirt.
I keep a hat on my head, bro. Like, sometimes it's coincidence. Legit. He might do the same thing. But I saw this, it was an Instagram ad, and I saw Jay-Z wearing some shit at Beyonce's concert. It's actually the episode, the shirt that I wore the last episode.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, so it's very easy to get me. I got Loiter, Nike. I got the Thought shoes on. Ladies say these are like the Thought kicks.
I've been seeing a lot of hate for those are the pandas, right?
These are the pandas.
I've been seeing so much hate from sneakerheads about pandas. They say it's like the most,
Because sneakerheads are gonna say, yeah, finish that sentence.
like just the most, I don't know the right word, the most basic, the most.
I wouldn't say basic. I just feel like Nike made a lot of them.
Oh.
So if you're a sneakerhead and you like all of the cool, exclusive shit, you might see a shoe that they keep remaking. Like, I'm tired of them. But to the standard people, we like black and white.
I mean, it's just, they go with everything.
There you go.
They're comfortable. They're easy to kind of match. So you're not going to shame me out of like some sneakers that I think is fly. And
Feel me?
That's it. That's all I got. But
That's good,
back
that's
to my
good.
original point, before we get into the bullshit, before we tell you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and do all that good stuff, I want to get to my good sis because, you know, it's not every day that you get stiff-armed.
Wait, what?
It's not every day that people get stiff-armed in real life, unless you working in like the NFL. Maybe Pierre might, because he works at the NFL.
Shout out to Pina.
But we went out to Nyla Symone's event, and you know, first off, let me just start off by this.
Regi, what?
When we go out, Alex, normally we
I
feel
learned
special.
when this tone of voice of SaVon comes out, I just learned to just let him talk.
Thank you.
I'm not even gonna try. Just go, SaVon.
We went to an event as a collective. We arrived individually, but we are a collective. When we walk in a room together, I expect people to look at you, me, Alex, and say, yo, they're together, because we're gang. We're gang.
We are gang.
Like, we're publicly gang.
Yeah, just don't indict us.
And so
I remember one time, like a few months ago, when we came back, and then SaVon was giving us a speech in the group chat. He's like, "Guys, we have to move as a throuple." And me and Alex were like, SaVon.
I was like, Thruple, smell that shit.
I did. I might have said that. But in this particular instance, it was just Alex and I on the outside while you was like in VIP. So she was behind the rope.
She was.
I'm like, damn, Regi, how you did that? And then
It's not my fault. Nyla gave me a wristband.
look, I'm not here to point fingers.
Okay.
I just know that our good brother Kieran, who helps us here on the Need to Know podcast, he was in like a bodyguard role for you. You know,
That
you
is true. I really appreciate
the
it,
guys
yes.
always look out for you. He was in bodyguard mode.
Yes.
But there was an anxious photographer, videographer who saw Regi and she could not help herself but stop and stare. Now, have you ever seen a beautiful woman and you just had to stop and stare?
Yo, many times, a plethora of times.
You're such a storyteller.
That's what
That's not
happened.
how it went down?
This is what Kieran told me.
That's not how it went down?
Kind of, yes.
You stiff-arming photographer?
No, the photographer stiff-armed Kieran, who was about 6'3", 200 plus,
Yeah, not 6'3",
and said, move out my way. I need to see Regi.
Yo, Regi.
And got the whole layer Regi. So Regi,
That is
I want to
true.
make sure we acknowledge your drip each and every episode.
Thank
if you
you.
will allow us, but particularly that night with Nyla Symone.
I liked it because the videographer in question, she was a baddie. Like, she was a very beautiful girl. And then she came up to me, she's like, hi. And then she wanted to take a video of my outfit. And it made it to the official recap on Nyla's page, so I'm very honored.
That mean you had that shit on.
And but I think like on the pod, I just do my best. But my fits are definitely more basic. But when I go out, I like to look nice.
She shits on us.
No, I
She
don't.
definitely does. Like,
Yeah, when we
I pulled
go
up in a
out.
little hoodie.
Yeah,
I
calm.
was waiting for Shorty to pull up to me, like, yo, what you got on? I thought she was gonna give me some sauce.
Yeah,
but
she took a video of my outfit and be like, okay, bye.
It hurts when they just turn away from you, right? When they got what they want already and just keep it pushing. Oh, okay.
Nah, for sure,
Yes, I
man.
was honored.
But it was a lot of dope people that when we went out, and it's
yeah,
always
for
really
sure.
dope people. I actually like before we even get into like the topics, I
Oh
just
yeah,
want to
I
take
want to talk about this too. Yeah,
what
like us going. Were you gonna bring up who we saw then?
Oh, go.
So we all went to Nyla's event, and at this point, guys, I know you've heard me and SaVon talk about this a lot, but when we go out, we can't go out to like an event without getting recognized anymore.
It's a
Like
beautiful
there's at
thing.
least 1, 2,
is
3
love.
people that come to us and they're like, "Oh my God, Need to Know!" Like I listen to Need to Know, and that happened at Nyla's event. It was just so great, and I saw the guys talking to the gentleman for a really long time, so that made me happy. Yeah.
Nah, for sure. That's exactly where I wanted to go. Like, I just wanted to encourage people and thank people too, because there's been times where I've seen somebody where I'm like, yo, you don't know how big a part of my life you are. And I'm not saying we're like the biggest part of their life, but the fact that they just acknowledge and they listen and they tap in, and especially as men, like, you know, we got ego, so we could know exactly who that guy is, who
And
that
not say
person,
nothing.
and not say anything because our pride, our ego won't allow us to. So I do want to encourage anybody who does see us out and about and feel like, hey, I just want to tap in with y'all, because it truly means a lot. Like being a podcast, this shit is hard.
OD, yo.
This shit is on hard mode. All my niggas that
Hall
play
of Fame.
Madden, this is on all Madden for 2K references. This is on Hall of Fame.
right
Like,
here.
this shit is not easy at all. So any type of acknowledgement and you know, just gratitude, like, I just want to extend my gratitude and say thank you, because it means a lot.
For real, man. And you know, if you see us, just say our names. You know, because I do salute the people that get right to it, like, yo, Alex. Even if I'm not looking at you, because the staring sometimes can have you thinking other things.
That is very true.
Right? Like, no, for real, yo. That's my trauma.
I
They're
think
like,
that
what do you know me from? Like,
yeah, that is definitely
Like, yo, where you know me
your
from? You say you
trauma.
know me from where? You said what year now?
Isn't it so crazy how, because when listening to SaVon talk about, like, you know, this pod thing isn't like super easy. It's really like difficult sometimes. It requires a lot of energy. Isn't it so crazy the type of relationship we have as co-hosts? Because it's like, I really like talk to these guys every single week for like hours, and we could talk about like anything. Isn't that like crazy to think about? Like, I can really talk to you guys about anything.
Because it's so fucked up. Because
Like-
you have people you're way closer with.
Yeah.
And you can't have the same conversations.
Like, I haven't talked to my friend Craig in like mad long, but you guys know more about my life than him. Like, that is so crazy.
Yeah.
We talk like every day.
No,
Oh,
for real.
Jesus.
This motherfucker had a podathon, too.
Absolutely. But yeah, like I said, I just wanted to salute to y'all.
Yeah.
And please don't feel shy to like go to people that you fuck with in real life,
They'll
because
appreciate
it
it.
means a lot. I appreciate it. Hopefully y'all appreciate it. And one thing I don't appreciate, I was out, so we went out Friday as a collective group. I'm pretty sure I ended up going out Saturday maybe, and then I was out Sunday, but I just had a weekend of just
Sit
going out.
your ass home,
He
man.
went on a bender, guys.
I went out this weekend.
Yo.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Reggie, remember when he said he was done being outside after the mixer?
Yes.
It was
I
for good
did.
measure. I'm a supportive friend, and
Okay,
I
that's fair.
have obligations as a friend
That's fair.
to always arrive and show up for my friends. So
that's
that's why I
fair.
went out this weekend. It wasn't, trust me, I would have much rather been home.
No, you wouldn't have.
I promise you.
I was with you at Nyla Symone's event, and I know what you wanted to do after, SaVon.
Whoa.
Why are you gonna put him on the spot like that?
But did I? That's what I'm saying.
You? Yo, Reggie, this man right here?
What's going on?
I knew what he wanted to do.
But once I'm out, of course I'm out. But Saturday, I didn't want. But anyway, fuck you, nigga.
yeah.
He's like, okay, Alex, I did stay out till 5 a.m., but still, like,
Pretty much.
Oh, shit.
What I don't appreciate, I don't know who to speak to about this. I tried to blame my mom.
No, don't do that.
I tried to blame my dad. I figured, maybe it's a combination. I even went to grandma like, yo, what was up with you back in the 70s and 80s? Like, why you ain't got no motion? Why you ain't got no movement? Why you ain't got no rhythm? Because why am I the only black man in America that can't dance?
SaVon.
No.
No. I think SaVon
is
can dance. No. I think you could, like, just watching you and observing you for these past 2 years. I think SaVon can dance. You just don't, like, let yourself let loose.
Yes, she's right.
I know you could
She's
keep
right.
a rhythm. I've watched you, SaVon. I've
you
been
know
to like
what?
30 parties with you.
You look like you're doing a count in your head when you try and.
Yes,
I
look
do.
like-
That's I know I did.
That was such a
was a
good
good one.
explanation.
That was a good one.
Like he kind of like looks around a little bit.
Yeah,
like,
he looks like he's doing
SaVon,
he
you'll
swayed
be-
to the left, 1, 2, then he swayed to the 3, 4. Like, just.
Hey.
Because that's how I learned bachata back in the day. They was like, yo, it's a 3 count. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that makes so
But
much
I don't
sense.
know. I don't know. I just
That
can't
makes
dance.
so much
No, I think you can, SaVon. I think you'll be a great dancer.
It is so embarrassing. Like,
I've seen, you could tell if someone could dance off they 1-2 step.
Yeah, no, that's
And your
what I'm
shit is
saying.
solid.
that's all I
Yes.
got.
Nah, but it's solid.
Like, God gave me the bare minimum.
No. If
No.
anything, a 1-2 step is the base for all dances.
Yes.
Like, why you dance so well?
Because I don't give a fuck when I'm out there.
Yeah, Alex definitely be letting loose. Like, my friends have this video of Alex from our mixer
Hello?
just going
I'm
crazy
trying to
on
tell you.
stage. Like,
Once I'm there, once I commit to dancing, you gonna get the dance.
Yeah, no, I
You
don't
gonna get
have
this.
that in me.
You know what
So
I'm saying? My hips work.
yeah, I went out and I discovered
hips
that
don't
like,
lie.
it's over for me.
I promise you could dance. Just
I get
let
worse
loose.
as I age too.
No, you're just telling yourself this.
I used to have confidence in the little dub, right? Like when Shorty pull up, she's like, "Oh shit, the vibes is on. Hey, we let it burn over." And now it's like, "Yo, get away!" I stiff on people.
That's crazy.
You definitely look like you're like thinking about other things while you dance.
Yeah.
So I think if you just turn that off,
I can't.
I promise you, SaVon, you'll be golden.
Yeah. Next time, just let the liquor dance for you.
Yes, let loose.
Yeah, liquor
Yeah,
could dance.
I
for
was
you.
very
Could take it.
disappointed.
Order
myself.
4 cosmopolitans
I'm not
and
disappointed.
go off.
All right, that shade.
I know.
That shade. Watch your mouth, Reg.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We drink cranberry drinks here.
Okay, that's fine. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. Thank you very much. Before we go any further, though, I do want to tell the audience and alert them of our new show here on the network.
Oh my gosh,
do it.
yes.
Right? Yo, I mean, we've been keeping it a secret for a little bit. But that's because we was getting the planning together. We was getting the
Facts.
episodes all right. If you probably don't know, you should probably know by now. We Have More Thoughts is available everywhere as of now. Now, We Have More Thoughts is a new show on this network that is going to be utilized by the 3 of us, even Pierre, the 4 of us, and even other people that you may not know of yet. But I do feel like it's important to have a new show on this network to kind of get our thoughts off some more.
Yes.
A lot of the times we do, we're with the clock restraints, and a lot of the time when we're recording, we're coming from work, and we got to be at work maybe the next. This is a 9-to-5 pod.
Yes. All 3 of us.
Yeah, for real, for real. So we created a new show here just to get off some more thoughts whenever we're feeling like it. And you guys will see some reoccurring episodes, and I really do think it's something you guys will enjoy. So please, 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 if you haven't already, tap into We Have More Thoughts episode 1. Check it out. It's me and Pierre on the first one. Again, it'll be a ever-evolving, rotating chair. So, please go show some love that We Have More
And
Thoughts
like
on.
the first, guys, it's so good because the first topic that they got right into it is when do you ever look at someone and know that they never stood a chance after you meet their parents?
A crazy person.
Oh, crazy person.
Right?
Sorry. Crazy person.
You're right. Thank you. Yes.
So if you want to hear Alex's funny ass thoughts on that, go watch.
Please go tap in, man. But yeah, please chime in, subscribe.
No, that's dope. And while you are there, head over to our Patreon. All right, we do have a Patreon. Y'all can tap into that. Make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe. I know we got a ton of new listeners, a ton of new people in the community. We do give out bonus episodes over on our Patreon. We do have the snippets on the feed and on the YouTube. So if you're not familiar, go get familiar because we let loose a little bit more over there. I ain't gonna lie. It gets a little bit crazy over there. It's just more episodes, it's more content, and more importantly, I should say, a lot of people always ask, like, how can we support? I want to support. And I think the Patreon is a very easy way to support where it's not one-sided, right?
Absolutely.
Like, we put out the content. Obviously, you guys come behind the paywall. So you get the content. Obviously, you're supporting us in a monetary way. And so it's a perfect exchange if you have the means to do so. If not, we totally understand, and we just appreciate you listening. But I do want to make sure we offer that because the Patreon is lit. We have a lot of fun, and it's much different. It's very evergreen.
They definitely get to know us better there.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Maybe too well.
Yeah, I ain't even mad at that.
Maybe too well.
But yeah, do we have anything else that we want to talk about? Because I did have so me not dancing, there's certain things I realized about myself. So I shouldn't dance ever in public. I should two-step. Two-step is not dancing.
That's absolutely
Yes, it is.
Can you two-step? See?
Cam,
you gotta know the
Stop
strength.
it.
Like you forcing people to not be confident in themselves in here and shit.
No.
Yes.
I want people
like that.
to acknowledge their strengths and their weaknesses. I do not want people to lie to themselves. I think that is a problem in our world, in our community specifically, where people are lying to themselves. It's no way you looked at Cesar and said, I'm going to give this nigga money and become a millionaire. You were lying to yourself when you paid that fat ass nigga. You should never, ever do that. Like, I want us to be truthful with ourselves.
Honestly, I don't disagree.
That's all I want.
And what's so fucked up is you seeing so many of the videos from when him and Envy were talking to Instagram and shit. You just looking at his fits. And I know we've been talking about fits, and you go, this dusty nigga wouldn't give this nigga $50. But on the other side of it, I understand it, man.
Absolutely.
Things happen.
So I just want to be truthful. I just want to be honest. I know we spoke about Envy last week, so we don't got to start there. But when coming to honesty, I need y'all to be a little bit more honest with me. There was a clip that has gone pretty much viral at this point. Alex, shout out to you. Hey, you are our social media Beyonce. I love that.
No,
we
literally.
stand behind you. Every time we put your face on the clip, it goes viral, and everybody acknowledges it. Anybody you talk about acknowledges that clip
What happened now?
at some point. So the most recent clip that has gone viral with your face on it and with your luxurious voice and everything that comes with that.
Thank you, brother.
Was a clip you talking about Burna Boy and Russ's comments.
Yes.
My notifications will not stop because of it.
Still.
In short, head over to our Need to Know page. Go check that out. But I need y'all to be a little bit more honest with me. The next time I do a podcast with a freshly shaved face, cancel that podcast.
How are we supposed to do that, SaVon?
Don't ever do that to me again.
So just don't show up.
No, that would be your fault for you coming in with a freshly shaved baby face.
I don't know how I look. I look crazy in that clip, bro. I am so mad.
Let me see.
I didn't even pay attention to that shit.
I watched this clip.
I didn't even see that shit.
You know how you should look at somebody and not trust nothing they say, like Cesar? When I saw myself in that clip with the pink shirt and no facial hair next to, I'm like, yo, they dead ass did this to me. Like, please be a little bit more honest with me.
What? But
what are we supposed to do?
What are we
at that
supposed to
point?
say?
Yo, fam, freshen up, tighten up.
Freshen up. What are you supposed to do when we in studio?
Just say tighten up.
Okay, cool. Next time I'll tell you to just grow some shit in the studio before we record. How's that?
Oh, y'all do this
You
shit?
look fine. He just looked freshly shaven.
That's crazy.
This looks fine.
You
This
had
looks
a
fine.
nice little goatee on the bottom of your
did
chin right there, man. Your shit was looking
You
alright.
look fine. That has 200,000 views though of your freshly shaven face.
Shout out to you. I never want to see a freshly shaved me again. I think I almost be ashamed for the bum ass beard I have.
I don't think it's bum ass.
No, that's what the internet says. It's not.
Oh,
me.
that's what they say?
I'm happy with my shit. Like, it's growing.
them
I'm a
niggas.
work in progress. I'm not perfect. What the fuck you want me to do? But
Growth.
I think I'm better. Like, I feel better in this stage than I do nothing at all.
If you ask me right now, I would say you have a full beard.
But don't lie to me.
I
want the truth, bro.
I'm not lying.
I want the truth.
I think like the Rick Ross, Alex style beards can go over.
Wait.
Nah. I had to put me second.
You heard what he said?
No.
Look at him trying to downplay his full ass beard for you.
No, I'm downplaying my shit. My shit
That
not
shit
rose.
hard, though.
It's all right, it's cool.
That shit hard.
But it's overrated. Because
No, it's not.
all right, hold on, Regi.
Okay, sorry. Let me shut up.
She was ready
She was ready to go to war for that beard.
She was ready.
I gotta get my
Let
shit
me
right.
fucking stay out of men's business.
Yeah, it's men's business. Word. We finally get something. Oh my God. Nah, I think the 5 o'clock shadow look, where it's like the face is full, but the hairs aren't sticking out of your face. I think that still works.
It's
Right?
been working.
I think that's still solid. I think that's still a beard.
It's been working. I'm not gonna lie. It's
You're never gonna shave
I've been
again, are
trying.
you?
So
He's never gonna shave again.
no, I'm gonna shave it at some point.
I don't think you should.
Nah?
Nah, I think you should just keep lining it up.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. The chronicles in my beard, we'll keep that intact.
Beard chronicles.
But yeah, beard chronicles.
You would
It's
swear
been-
SaVon can't grow anything on his face the way he
You
talks
would.
about his beard, yo. I'm like, you got some shit on there, man.
Yeah, it's something. I just got to keep working at it. I got to keep praying. Like I got to continue my regimen.
You gotta give some weights to your beard
Yeah.
and shit.
I'm trying.
He's got him in there day in, day out.
Yes, I'm trying.
is
It's working here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a ton to talk about today. Obviously, I do want to get to Cesar and Envy at some point. I want to revisit a few topics actually. So we got Cesar. We got 10, right? We got those two guys.
Who said?
Cesar's the 0.
Oh my goodness.
Envy's the 1. The 1 and the 0 next 10.
Numbers.
We could call him 01, but I feel like that's not as fly. Let's call him 10. We got 10 coming up, so I do want to revisit that, spend some updates over there. We got Tyrese. I do want to talk about Tyrese. I thought
I
Tyrese.
definitely talk about Tyrese.
I thought he was going off, but the updates kind of changed that, changed my view on there. But let's start with Hove. Week 8 of the NFL season is here, and there is no better way to get in on the action than with Underdog Fantasy.
That is correct. Listen, Underdog Fantasy will match your first deposit up to $100 if you click the link in the description and sign up using the code NEEDTOKNOW, all right? That's free money, and there's nothing we love more than free money.
We also love Underdog Fantasy over here because they dish out promos on the regular. Y'all know how some of these sites be. They be stingy with it. They don't want to give it out. But Underdog, they are not like that. In the form of their Pick'em specials, this week they're asking if Josh Allen will have higher than 1 total yard.
Come on, guys.
That's all they need.
Come on,
when the
y'all.
Bills face the Buccaneers this Thursday night, it may sound crazy, but I think you should take the higher.
Yeah.
That's just me.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
one.
Well, remember, that's Underdog Fantasy, guys. Click the link in the description and sign up with our promo code Need to Know for a first deposit matchup of $100.
Let's start with Hove. He finally addressed the elephant in the room. Have y'all ever answered the question that the internet has been asking? Would you prefer a conversation with Hove or $500,000? Have you ever thought about it? Have you ever answered it? And what was your answer before he actually said his thoughts on it?
Personally, I always avoided it. Because it felt like one of those just Twitter conversations. Like, we're not really serious about this topic. It's just some things we're going to discuss because we're on Twitter. If I had to answer right now, though, I would definitely take the money. I think it's bugging the fuck
I
out.
always was a 500K taker girl. Like, that was always my answer because I knew if I took the dinner with Hove, I know if I showed up, he would, like, yell at me.
Wait, what?
I know he would be like, that wasn't, like, I know he would look at me like I was stupid. I know that's what would have happened, so I always would have taken the money.
Because this is the thing, right? If you don't take the money, right, and you have the dinner with Hove, if you don't have the resources he has, what are you supposed?
Like, what are you gonna do?
What are you supposed to do with what he telling you? That's like what if you get to the dinner and he just go, yeah, just keep working hard. Like,
Yeah,
like what if he just tell you, nah, that shit you doing?
yo, believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Like,
And 500 out the window.
Yeah.
Granted, I understand, like, Jay-Z has a beautiful business acumen. He's taken his career as a rapper into a full-on entrepreneur.
and he is one of the
businessman.
smartest people in the business.
I don't want
ever,
to take
period.
that from him. Yeah, for sure. But do people know what $500,000 is?
Yeah, anybody who said so. Rick Ross actually said he would have taken the conversation.
I bet you would up $200 million.
Right, you get what I'm saying? Like,
I bet you would.
that's what Rick Ross said, and maybe he's supposed to say that. You have a relationship with
yeah.
Hove, and maybe at that point in your life, that conversation was what you needed to go and excel. But I know a lot of niggas that's wearing that brown bag suit.
That brown bag suit.
Working at UPS. I know a lot of niggas wearing the brown bag. I don't think a conversation with Hov would change as much as Rick Ross thinks.
They're going to ask about how to package things.
I know a lot of people that's just not in a position to even receive it. Like that, again, I think maybe the theme for me this episode is just be honest with yourself.
Do we have the clip here?
Like, of course, yeah. We could play the clip. So to answer my own question, I would have taken the $500,000 too.
Okay.
Like, that
so we like money in here.
I think so.
We don't like advice here.
Yeah, there's no advice worth that. But listen to what Hov had to say about it.
Okay. Let's see what he's talking.
There's something interesting online, Jay. I'd love to hear what you think about this. If you had a choice between getting paid $500,000 in cash or lunch with Jay-Z, which would you choose?
You gotta take the money. What I'm gonna say? You know what I mean? Everything that I'm gonna say.
No, only because people say, of course you take lunch with Jay-Z because the wisdom that you would get from him would be so beneficial to you. There would only be a matter. You would take the money.
Yeah, because you got all that in the music for $10.99. That's a bad deal. I wouldn't tell you to cut a bad deal. Like
I don't
take
know.
the $500,000. Go
That was
buy
a shot
some
at Diddy.
albums and listen to the albums. It's all there. If you piece it together and really listen to the music for the words for what it is, it's all there. Everything that I said was gonna happen, happened. Everything that I said I wanted to do, I've done. And there's the blueprint. The blueprint, literally, to me and my life.
Not for nothing. Yeah, the blueprint is basically him saying, like, hey, y'all, this is the blueprint.
This is what I did.
Not for
No, like he really like, you know, he said like he made it a little funny, you know, his full answer, but his first initial response, I don't know if you guys noticed, but he literally was like, what I'm gonna say. Like that was his honest, like unfiltered answer, and then he kind of dialed it back and then made it like charming and stuff. But he really was like, "What do you want me to say to you guys?"
If I was
like,
him, I would have so much. Like, imagine if he actually went on with that interaction, right? Imagine if he brought someone out to dinner that rejected $500K. If I'm him, I would have so much pressure on me because
I don't think Jay-Z would care. Like,
and that's the fucked up part. He really wouldn't.
Yeah, he wouldn't feel that pressure. Like, oh my god, I have to make this amazing. He'll be like, yo, what? Like,
the pressure would go right back to you.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing here?
Now you back in the hot seat, down $500K.
Down $500K.
Like that's real pain. But look, if you really pay attention, right? His album covers, his album titles: Kingdom Come, American Gangster, The Blueprint, Watch the Throne, Magna Carta, 444. I guess some of those titles, if you can listen to, you can listen to a dude that's trying to tell you something.
Give you game.
Give you game on something, yeah. Now, you would have to go do the research, but I'm glad that he said that. I put it in my music. Mm-hmm. Feel me? Like,
Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah, it's right there.
Reasonable Doubt. I think that album is one of the most important albums in hip-hop history.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of artists, a lot of rappers today should go back and listen to that album in full and then listen to it with the ears of where Hov was at that time.
Yeah.
Like, don't listen to it today and think about who Hov is. Think about who he was when he made that and
point.
everything that he was speaking to. And like he said, he spoke it into existence. Like at that particular time, he couldn't get a major deal in that way.
At that particular time, he had to sell Reasonable Doubt out of his car.
It
took about a year for Reasonable Doubt to really get that traction, right?
And think about everything that he spoke, everything that he said, the messaging, the music. The music was phenomenal too. Like, not just, so I would love, and this is such a great conversation for me. Hip hop, we gotta get, and maybe because I work in like a corporate setting now, so take this with a grain of salt, anybody who's
corporate
listening.
poppy?
Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit, because corporate America is horrible, but it's not as bad as we think, because it does give you a little bit of structure and a little bit of perspective and also execution. I think the biggest thing about corporate America, and we all work into it to a certain degree, is that if you're in corporate America and you're actually succeeding and doing well, it's because you execute at a high level. And not everybody can do your job.
No. And you can get replaced.
Yes, you certainly can be replaced, but it's much harder to replace you in corporate America than it is, your everyday kind of 9-to-5 job.
Sure.
So what I do hope at some point we evolve into as a music industry, especially within hip hop, is just having some type of education. Meaning, and this is probably impossible, but you should know who came before you and what they've done before you to get to where they are. You know, like I know there's a popular conversation. It used to be a popular conversation on Drink Champs about unions in healthcare.
I hear they're doing something about that collectively.
I didn't hear about that. So I would love to see that come to fruition.
Yeah.
But unions, healthcare, insurance for the people who created this genre of music, because it's still so new. I think something like there shouldn't be a single rapper that has not heard or is aware of the Reasonable Doubt. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like artists learning from other artists, what other artists have gone through is dying out?
Absolutely, because no pun intended, you don't need to know. You don't need to know anything about the past in hip hop, in rap, in music to put out a hit record or to have a career.
Or they think they don't need to know.
They think they don't, but sometimes you truly don't. Like,
you think because of the structure?
Who's the most ignorant nigga I could think of right now? Who's an ignorant rapper right now?
Blueface.
I was just gonna say that. He be doing whatever the hell
And
he
I'm
wants.
gonna give Blueface a little bit of credit because I actually do think he's familiar with like the Jay-Z's and maybe let's keep it West Coast, like the Too Shorts and the E40s. Like I think he is in tune. I can hear some of that influence, but somebody like a fucking, like you said, let's go for it, Blueface. I don't know if he's actually familiar with the history of hip hop. Like I think everybody should know Reasonable Doubt. I think everybody should know Illmatic. I think even, you know, I made those jokes on a few episodes ago about the KRS ones, the bridge over, the bridge is up, like a hip, don't. But you should know it if you're putting out rap music. You should understand, you should have some type of acknowledgement of the people that came before you and allow this genre to like exist. That's all I feel. And I think Reasonable Doubt, because you gotta understand, Hov, he been around for like 30.
Yeah.
But you know, to your point, do you feel like it's because of the introduction of streaming and artists back then sold physical copies, so maybe newer artists feel like, yo, we have nothing to relate to in terms of what I could learn, etc. Is that a part of it?
I think it's monetary. I think there's a lot of money in music.
I was about to say that because I think that's what it really is.
The people controlling it, right? The label heads, the executives, they don't give a fuck.
They just want like a marketable artist. Yeah.
So there is no incentive for you to learn
to
about.
truly love the art. Yeah.
There's no incentive. So that's what I mean by like as a collective, you know, like we have the elder statesmen who are still very relevant, like a Fat Joe, right? Very vocal, and he kind of bridges the gap between a certain era and today's era, and he's recognizable. Like I think it's those type of people who kind of bridge these eras that can say, look, let's put something in place to where you kind of have to just know the culture, know the history in some form. And I'm not putting it on Fat Joe.
History's important.
But I just think, like at some point we have to put a little bit of structure in this thing to where people aren't getting lost, where legends aren't getting lost, where artists aren't getting lost, where people have insurance, where people can take care of their family when they're no longer active. Like I don't want to be a 65, 70-year-old podcaster.
Yeah.
You know, like there are artists and 65 and 70-year-old rappers who almost have to perform because, you know, their prime was when there was no money in this space.
I remember it's bothering me that I can't think of who, but I remember reading an article about someone said the exact same thing, like a OG rapper. He was like, I'm tired of seeing rappers getting older and not being able to take care of themselves. So they are working on a hip hop union, but it's bothering me that I don't remember who said it. So somebody in the comments, they might know, but they're really working on this. Yeah. Like a collective union.
And you know, to your point, SaVon, the artists now are making so much money compared to what LL Cool J would have made in '88 for an event, or for a booking, right? So for them, it could be like, yo, what am I learning? And I don't think it makes it right. I'm just really just trying to understand here because this is a very good point that you're making here, right? Like, what is the disconnect? Why is it that the artists can't learn from before? And I guess when you just start making money that those artists never even touched before, maybe you could kind of get egotistical in your head, like, man, we in the best of times. We doing shit y'all never did before. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Again, I don't think that makes it right, but probably adds to it because these cats get it back.
It has to be a structure, in my opinion. Oh shit, this is crazy. I don't even know how I did this. Yo, my
It goes places.
So I wanted
I'll be
to.
looking at us, I'm like, I'm a genius.
No, not even.
I'm a boy wonder.
No, it's not even that. I just like it's sick because I was thinking it's not just a hip hop thing. It's not just a black artist thing. I think it's a music thing to where you can have some success in it and then maybe not have success later on down the line, but you're completely forgotten about, right? Like, you know, the fucking careers of a one-hit wonder. And the reason why I said, like, I don't know how my brain connected this is because are y'all familiar with this song?
Oh my gosh, what are you about to play, SaVon?
I'm not gonna play it, but it's called "Wait for You" by Elliot Yamin.
So baby, I will wait for you. Yes, we know.
Y'all remember that song?
Hell yeah, it's a slap.
It's a slap,
Can
right?
do.
Okay, wait. Okay, what is your point about one-hit wonders? And then, because I have a very firm stance on this.
So it wasn't. I don't even know if my point was geared toward one-hit wonders. It's just people who have contributed to music in general, hip hop, pop music, rock, whatever country. They may just have one song, or they just may have one moment and
one slap,
one fire slap. That shit was a slap.
Like a slap.
I went on his Instagram page. He's not really active today, Elliot Yamin, right?
Okay.
He's not active. I haven't heard anything since I'll Wait for You. But that was such a big song at that moment. Like, you can't...
SaVon wants a fund created for one-hit wonders.
For artists.
No.
I want
I think it's one-hit wonders.
It's like, sorry, y'all know I work TV and film at HBO, right?
Yeah.
When SAG-AFTRA went on strike, everything stopped.
Yeah.
Everything is affected by that because the actors and the writers, they stood together and they had power and a voice and a message to create change. Music artists do not have that. That's what I mean. Like, it needs to be some kind of structure within for artists.
Protection.
Yeah, for creatives in that space. And I'm sure this is like a redundant conversation. I'm not the first person to say this, but it just hit me when I listened to I'll Wait for You by Elliot Yamin in my bed last night.
Nah, but
I think, if you only have one hit song, that doesn't automatically mean you should receive all these benefits, I think. I think if you had like a modest career, then yes, you could join a union. But just because I have one viral song doesn't mean that I get compensation for the rest of my life. I know that's not what you said, but I'm just saying.
For sure.
And I think hip-hop artists are the only ones that really get forgotten about. I'm gonna stand.
You
on
forgot
that.
about Elliot Yamin. Don't do that.
I forgot about Elliot Yamin, but I'm sure he's doing okay in life right now.
He probably like pivoted.
You see what I'm saying?
His name sound like he's doing that.
Yeah, and for rap artists, that just isn't the case. I think it's primarily because we age our artists. Like you said, there isn't a union, but those I've already said this before. Those artists and those other genres, those other acts, they could tour forever.
Yeah,
they're adorned forever.
that's true.
It's only in hip hop and rap where we go, that was 5 years ago.
Yeah,
we don't bump him no more. That shit old. Oh, he's still putting out music. She's still doing music. So I think maybe that's
that is a thing.
I have something to say.
You have your
If I were an artist, don't judge me. I would love to be a one-hit wonder.
Really?
I would love it. No, but my one hit or two or three, like three maximum, they would be like certified, just like classics. Like everybody loves the song. I would love that in my career because not everybody wants to be like a fucking Taylor Swift.
Okay,
like,
you want to be like a Memphis Bleak.
Like a little, This is not
because Bleak got joints.
This is not a shot at her. She's a legend, okay?
Bleak
this is not a
joints.
shot at her, but like A. Marine.
Yeah,
all of her songs are classic.
That's
like,
perfect.
I'm not like I love her. She's half Korean, by the way. But she whenever her songs come on, she's respected. She's gorgeous. She had a crush on her. But right now she's she's chilling. Like she's not like working every single day on music. Like maybe she is, but like she's not like actively super active. So I would love a career like that where like I made the hits.
Nah, you tripping.
And now I have like my 4 beautiful kids I'm raising in like a farm somewhere. Like I don't see I don't mind. I don't mind if I'm one hit wonder.
You know what?
And also like
I'm cool on that bullshit.
my last point is if like no one can come at me for it because if I am fine with being a one hit wonder, like what could you say to me?
That's
like
true.
you can't make fun of me. Like I don't care.
You know why I like that? Because very few people can name.
I don't know why I just got so passionate about that.
No, that's
I'm like,
fine.
leave me alone. Okay.
Very few people can name 10 to 20 songs from really big artists that have been a long while. Like we could keep it above. Like the one hit wonders, I'll put a cap on it. I wouldn't mind being a 3-4 hit wonder.
That's what I said.
They can
like
identify exactly
They'll be
what
like, yo,
your
Alex, that EP was classic.
Yeah, it was classic. Think about somebody big right now. Name somebody big.
Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean.
Okay.
We know the 3 to 4 that go, right? But if you were to gun to your head, name 20 Frank records, like the titles of those songs, that could be a little bit difficult. Right?
Yeah. No,
I would stutter a little bit, but I could definitely do it.
I could probably do it
Maybe
if I
10.
really...
Maybe do 10.
10, right?
Maybe do 10.
So
20, I can't do 20 Frank songs.
I guess you're really remembered for the 3 or 4 slaps.
Anyway, yeah.
Anyway, right? Nah, you might be on to something.
That's why I'm a one-hit wonder and proud, okay?
I'm a
Yo,
little greedy.
Symone looking at me
I'm
with
greedy.
such disgust. He's
I
like,
can't
I want to be
believe it.
Jay-Z, Regina. I don't know about you. Okay.
I
we
just want catalog.
Yeah, okay.
If you do, like,
Okay.
I would just want a catalog. Like,
I'm not mad at it.
a one-hit wonder kind of.
Shows a story.
Like, who's, damn, what's her name? Carly Rae Jepsen.
Okay.
I don't want that life for me. I'm defined by a song when I only have one hit. I wouldn't want that for you as my friend.
Well, no, it matters if my life dream, all I wanted to be was an artist. That's not all I want to be. I want to be a mom. I want to, maybe write a book.
deep.
Like, I'm not just like, oh my God, you didn't make it as an artist. You failed. I'm like, no, I didn't. I made slaps that you all know.
That's deep.
And now I'm 45. I'm happy, living my life in LA. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
who cares?
That was very thoughtful and everything.
That was.
You can shit on me. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
But can
It's okay.
we boost that to like a 3 hit?
Yes.
We want more for you, Reggie,
Yeah, we
because we
want,
really love.
like, a
I don't
one-hit
want
wonder?
One hit for you.
Like you see how to
See, but this is the
Let's do this.
thing.
Let's do
this. Nah,
Who
you-
says I'm not happy with having one hit and then
Okay.
just
You're-
being a mom?
That's fair. That's
See?
fair. I
You
can't
guys are
argue
projecting
that.
onto me.
You're right. But let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Like, if let's say you were Joe Budden,
Okay.
right? Joe has mad music.
I don't like where this is
crazy.
going.
No. Joe has mad music that's out.
Yes.
Mood musics, various
Classics.
mixtapes and classics, right?
Yes.
Mixtapes and albums, right? And he's revered for being a strong lyricist.
Yes.
But then when kids run up to him, it's pop it up, pop it. Do you, now to ask you that question, would you be okay only being revered for that one song? Is that okay with you?
Here's what I have to say to that.
Right.
I don't know if that would bother Joe. I don't know if that currently bothers him. But if you're asking me, I would not mind.
Got it.
Like
I can't be mad at
what
that.
I want out of life, I
Yeah.
feel like if the kids ran out to me and be like, oh my God, pump it up, I'll be proud and that wouldn't bother me.
I can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
I can't be mad
But
at that.
him, I can't speak for him. I don't know if that bothers him.
I'm going to die on this hill. 3-hit wonder.
No, if Alex, if you were an artist, I don't think
wonder.
you'll be satisfied with 3 hits. I think we're very different.
No. I think I would. I want to be.
really?
I want to be noticed like for just more than one slap. Like, just more than one slap.
What is crazy?
Because they're really gonna. Yo, think about
But
it, Reggie.
everybody knows that one song.
Yeah, that's a good point though. Yeah,
Nah.
it's in the middle. Yeah, I see where you getting at. At least I'm known for something, right? Yeah, and
there's more to me.
yes, and you can be identified.
But nobody's gonna care about the more to you with
I
one
don't
song.
care. I don't care what they
You don't
think.
care.
I don't care.
Actually,
I
it
don't
might
care.
be the opposite because I feel like a Blueface we just bringing up, right?
Okay.
He has quote unquote one hit, but
Bust down, Tatiana.
Bust Down Tatiana. But as time is progressing, people are liking him or knowing him more for his personal life now.
I don't know
Because
if
he
they
only got
like
one
him.
hit.
I want to say like.
I would say he has a high.
They care.
I would
they
say
like
he has a
drama.
high.
Yeah,
They like
okay,
drama.
okay.
I don't know
Like
if anybody
followers.
cares about him.
And
They
we
like chaos.
and
We
we
like a train wreck.
and we like rap beef.
He's a
That's our drama. That's right.
I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But there's a want. You know what I'm saying? Like they want to keep learning who you are, even though you got one hit.
Oh, you're saying like that's how he got on, and
Right.
now he used it. Okay.
And now he's using it for something else.
Like this. Let me see. 'Cause-
SaVon needs like 6 albums minimum.
Absolutely, bro. What am I doing?
No,
I don't
there's
need
nothing wrong
hits.
with that.
But like, all right. Let me see. Y'all know who sing this?
I always feel like
What is what to me?
You
The
know
Who.
who sings this though?
the Who?
Who?
The Who?
No.
Oh. Always feel like somebody's.
This
And
is
I got
a
no-
fires out like
Watch them. Well, who is this again?
this is a one-hit wonder.
Oh,
Actually-
I tried to cheat, but I don't even know the name.
I actually know
You
the
don't-
name of this
like,
person. I'm having a brain
exactly.
fart.
Like imagine making this fire ass song.
Now, I'm tight because I know who this is, but I can't.
And
think
you
of the name.
get like that y'all both started singing the song. But
Yeah.
y'all don't know who it is. I don't want that for my
I don't
friends.
give a fuck if
And
they
you
don't know my
my
name.
gang.
But now you adding to it by not saying who that was.
See, I don't want that to be Regi. People like, yo, damn, you know who sing that shit, bro? Like, yo, this shit fire, but who is Shorty?
Okay, let's say they play it in a
That's
party.
Rockwell, by the way.
Rockwell
is the artist.
Let's say they play my one-hit wonder at a party and nobody knows my name. I don't care. You guys don't have to know my name. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care.
I guess what Regi is saying, SaVon, is there is peace and life aside from putting out slaps.
It is. I'm gonna throw one more.
SaVon is sick of my shit.
Nah, bro, because I want more for my gang, bro. Like, because when this shit come on,
okay,
bro.
but we all know this is the Queen, Vanessa Carlton.
Yeah,
So.
we
But
know
why
this.
do you know it?
Because of this song.
So I want this for you.
Nah, that's different.
Yes, so she has a one-hit wonder. She's a one-hit wonder.
Downtown, walking.
And she's a legend.
And you cool with this?
Yes, I would love to have this in my arsenal.
Yo, Alex, get your shit.
No, turn me off. Don't you trying to ice on me?
Bro, no. Just go real quick, bro. Like, you got the vocals,
words.
you got the dripping shit.
Don't
Just
stop
match
now.
Hey.
And I miss you. And I
Look at the head nod.
And now I wonder. I think oh, that's a
He's trying to be gangster with this song.
This is so sweet.
You think time would pass me by? And you know I walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you.
This is what I want for you.
Tonight.
Is this
Are we
like?
not saying the same
No, we
thing?
are, but I don't want
I
the
would love
Rockwell
to
one
be-
hit. But I want this one hit.
Yes. why
Okay.
not?
all
Three
right.
hit Poppy.
Give me about 12. Come on, fuck got this thing fucked up.
Most people have about 5 hits if you do it at a high level, right?
You know what's
like
funny?
5 smashes where everybody
You know the thing I love about us? I don't know how we do it every single week.
every
I
week.
really don't.
Every week.
You know who needs a little bit more hits?
Come on, Segway King.
Ah, shit.
Who needs some hits? Who needs some slaps?
The city girls might need some more slaps in the top.
Oh, they gonna need a few.
They might need a few more.
They already have a lot.
Yeah.
But this next chapter, what is going on?
The next chapter is looking like maybe they need to pivot, refocus, reshape, retool, because I was astonished and thoroughly surprised when I saw that they are on, I shouldn't laugh, they're on pace to sell 6 to 8K records in a week.
Now, I will say this. I think their label is probably gonna buy some up before.
I'm trying to see where the source is. Like,
Got you.
is this legit? But these are all
yeah.
projections as of now, so
Yeah.
let's just talk about it
My
anyway.
source is academics for this report. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
For this report
I'm
in
sure.
particular,
Yeah.
I did see a headline somewhere, but I'm going straight to my source has been academics. 6 to 8K. He said they went triple styrofoam, double plastic. Not my words. Something along the line of what he said. Well, we talking about hit records. We talking about one hit wonders. I don't know if they're a one hit wonder, but they're not. They got more hits.
I think we're in
They
one.
have a handful.
They do.
Yeah, they got some slaps. I think we're in one hit periods, right? I feel like where music is going now is people will like whatever you put out so long as for the period where they like you, right? So I think Sexy Red is just coming off of one, right? Like she had Booty Hole Brown, then she had Ski, then she did a joint with Dirk, and it's all comprised into this period, this time. I think the City Girls had a similar run, right? When Yachty was writing for them and shit. So Regi, you would know more songs than me, right? But would you agree that they kind of had a run where, like, when you get in the spot, the
They were
girls are just
hot.
like,
Yeah, they represented like that image. They were the anthems when all the girls went out. And now it like kind of they weren't gone from the public sphere completely. Like they were always very visible. We love them, beautiful girls, but like musically, I think they're definitely trying to figure something out right now.
this is what I don't like about rap. Similar to what we were saying a little bit earlier, SaVon, about how we just throw our artists away. It's getting to a point, man, where we can't enjoy everybody together. Let me explain. I kind of started to see them plummet out of it. Mind you, Carisha has had relations with Diddy. Diddy's a billionaire. JT's also had relations with Uzi. And I would say that they've kind of gotten away from, what they usually started with. But I think what the first sign of their plummeting out of the scene was a Glorilla popping up. Glorilla had shit popping for a period, right? Then her period kind of died down a little bit. when writing the Sexy Red period, which we're currently in for the most part, you know, and it's as if you can never enjoy the new people together. And it's kind of getting a little depressing because City Girls, they haven't had a 6-7 year run yet.
No.
And for them to sort of just be kind of X'd out of the picture now. Now you see Sexy Red on the Drake tour. I think, wasn't the City Girls on the Drake record? Weren't they on? Oh, fuck. I forget.
Yeah, that's how they first got introduced. Was it Nice for What?
Nice for What? Yeah. And now that's kind of been replaced with a Sexy Red, who's way raunchier.
Yes. Way raunchier.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, this is like exactly what happened.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay, damn.
It's as if we're going through periods now.
It's like it's two things at play for me from what I see. First, to piggyback off what you said, is it doesn't feel authentic. Like at this point in time, we kind of know a lot about you. Like they look great. They don't look like they're in the trenches. They don't look like they're quote unquote popping pussy, even though that's the music. Like I think the name of the album is Raw, Real Ass Whore.
Yeah.
Nothing about y'all are giving whore anymore. You know, like at some point that was the brand, that was what the message I was able to sell. And the City Girls, you know, even men, like once men try to jack your wave, like that's how it's almost like for men. When we get the women audience, the female demographic, we know, oh shit, we got something. We know like, oh, all right, we got some potential. We can kind of move units. People are listening to it. People are tapped in. If a male is selling something or creating content and women are gravitating towards it. I think it's the same thing for women. So with the City Girls, right? The City Girls spawn the City Boys.
For sure.
Because now the guys want to jump on that wave, want to jump on that motion, want to jump on that movement. Like, oh shit, this is what the City Girls represent. I want to be a city boy. That was a whole movement for
I remember the
moment of
summer,
time.
it was like, it was a back and forth, like, oh, City Boys up 40. Like, whenever something would happen, I remember that summer.
Exactly my point. So it's just like today with Sexy Red, that ski. Niggas be going crazy with it.
Hit that song perfectly.
I'm a hoe for that.
Because I've been outside all week and I heard that shit every day. Ski! Like,
that shit
niggas is vibing with it. I see the NFL going crazy with it. The NFL players, the NBA players, like the men are embracing this whole movement.
And I saw firsthand, the men loved Glorilla. Like when she first popped, I knew mad men that like loved her.
And what's going on now?
And same thing with Cardi B. Like I was outside this past weekend, and Bodak Yellow came on, right? And all the girls going crazy. They singing it, they dancing to it, cool. And I'm in the corner, I'm sitting on my couch, whatever, and I'm singing every single lyric. And then I had to catch myself like, yo.
I know it.
I'm calling myself a bad bitch. Ooh, you a worker. I'm like saying every lyric. But
it's fun, isn't it?
Not in public. In the time and the place. But
I think it's funny in public.
Bitch, I'm Cardi B, honestly. You singing that a
You know what I mean? Like, I started going crazy on that shit, then I had to catch myself. Wait, hold up, SaVon. Like, this is, But that's how you know, like, the opposite sex, once we attract the opposite sex,
once you can sell to
we
it,
know, all right, this is something marketable. We have potential here. And I think with the City Girls, they kind of work themselves out of there. Where now you're only trying to dive into a demographic with the bad bitches and, oh, we go get these niggas money. We go fuck them, suck them, lick them, duck them, all that shit. But people are doing it better than you. Like,
I don't even know if it's done better. Real shit.
Sexy Red is doing it better than, and people don't even believe you anymore. You can't be with like the people that they're associated with and then think that I'm gonna look at you like you just some broke bitch scamming niggas. You just not. I just can't see that anymore. And there's not anything wrong with that. I just think you gotta evolve. And the second point for me, and then, you know, y'all could definitely respond. I don't know, from what I've seen, I don't think they give a fuck about the craft of rap.
That's what I was gonna get to.
I don't know about that. Because JT can really, really rap. And I know Carisha has been working on it for the past like 3 years. I don't really like fully agree with that. I do think they really care about the rap.
I respect it.
For us, and I'm gonna look up how many projects they've put out.
And while you do that, I just I'm like itching to correct myself. You know how I said it was Nice for What with Drake and the City Girls? It was actually In My Feelings.
In My Feelings, thank
like,
you.
But it
was that same era.
It was the same album, but like I just had to correct myself because I know the comments would come from me. But yeah.
All right, cool. I want to, since 2018, they've put out 4 projects, and including this new one that just came out. And I guess you are kind of right, man, because we now see them as rich women.
Oh yeah, like the
And
luxury.
Why is that important? I think we do the same with a Kevin Hart, right? Where it's, we know what you guys do on paper for a living, right? Kevin Hart, we know you're a comedian. City Girls, we know you guys are rappers first. But we also know how much else you're involved in, and how seriously you take those other things. And to be honest with you, it gets fucked up when you're really good at other things. People mad at Carisha right now because she won I think it was the BET Award for Best Hip Hop Platform.
Yeah, Best Hip Hop Media Platform.
But
yeah.
I don't think that's the first award she's won from her podcast. And say what you want. If you support it, you don't support it. It does well. And when it does come out, it's very engaging to her audience.
Yeah.
And people enjoy it. So back to them being women with money now, I kind of do the same thing with the Kevin Hart. I put them in different brackets, unfortunately. And I do want to stop doing that, because I feel like when I just see them as, those is just comedians with money, rappers with money, I take away from their actual craft, the new craft that they will be trying to deliver to me. Because I go, oh man, as a fan, of course, right? Oh, you guys are already in a position where, well, SaVon was saying, y'all don't really give a fuck like that no more. Y'all are in a different bracket right now. You guys are worried about the ends and getting more and adding to your portfolio. So it could be difficult to kind of even digest new things from them. Most importantly, too, though, I saw no promotion.
Yeah.
I think that was. I was thinking right now, like, I was like, is Sexy Red just genuinely making better hits, or are the City Girl songs actually fire? But there's so much else that they had to do, like market and make it go viral, like, and they didn't do that.
Yeah.
Is that why the numbers are so low? Like, is the song, like, is the music really that much better than theirs, or did they just have to market it better? That's what I'm like thinking about.
The numbers are like astronomically low, though.
Yeah, what's going on?
You get what I'm saying? Like,
and they're A-list celebrities. Like, what happened?
They have one of the biggest brands, right? Again, if you're winning the top award for media outlet at the BET Awards, I would assume at the very least you can pull 10,000 units. And again, I don't know. So like you said, it could be a label thing. They actually had one of my favorite songs this year, like the City Girls.
No cap. Really?
Yeah, the joint with Usher.
No cap. Yes.
Oh.
We still good.
No. This is one of my favorite songs, and I didn't hear it anywhere other than like in my phone.
I heard this before.
He does a lot of like roller skating stuff to this.
Listen to it.
This is where it gets tricky though.
But this is a good song. It has Usher on it.
No, I know the song.
I think that's our age talking.
But listen
what
to
was
it.
The age?
It has the sample. It's catchy. You could shake ass to it.
The video was cute.
The video was a vibe.
I think our age is showing.
Wait, why?
Like,
you don't like this?
Why isn't this a
SaVon.
bop?
Wait, can I just say this is on SaVon's playlist called A Vibe. I'm sorry to expose you.
This is that what you just played right there is
vibes.
Is auntie booty shaking music.
No, really?
No. That
Sexy Red.
That sample will shake ass.
Nah. Go ahead, play that with the youth. Go ahead, tell them to twerk
Maybe
to that.
Alex is a little bit right.
I'm telling you that is auntie shaking ass music. We're showing our age a little bit now. We ain't there yet, but come on now. You just did it with that one, say.
Really? That's the City Girls.
Okay,
it's not an old song.
Alex, to Alex's point, I will say, like, I remember, like, when I think of this song, I just think of Usher performing this with his roller skates at his residency. And then my friend recently went, and she said she had the most amazing time, and she was looking around like, oh my God, there's so many aunties here. But she looked at herself, and she's like, wait, am I one of the aunties now?
Which isn't a bad thing.
No, but that's what made so I see what Alex is saying. Like, are we just, like, one of the aunties now?
Yeah, we heard it. Man, that don't sound like what Sexy Red and them do. If you follow me, you try to see what's the ski. That shit don't sound like that shit, man. That shit sound like the cleaned up auntie version. That sound like the auntie that she had a long day at work. She getting ready for the concert tonight. You feel me? As soon as she got to the concert, that's the first shit she played. She bent her back over.
Don't do Usher like this.
A ski. Yes. Oh shit. Oh, car about to crash. Oh. Ski.
Close your eyes right now.
Ski. Oh shit.
If you want to highway,
Come on, son.
You got ski.
Hey, you got to ski. You heard all the 808s on that song?
Nah, I did. I ain't
It
gonna
wasn't no
lie.
Yeah, it
808
really
on
goes
that.
crazy in the lyrics.
Yeah. So, you know.
Who's her ghostwriter, yo? City Girls need to go link with Skit. No, Sexy Red. Let me not disrespect. Sexy Red. Somebody gonna need to connect her with their ghostwriter and just get that sauce back.
Your bestie. So you saying they need to get back with Lil Yachty?
Facts.
Hey.
I'm not, bro.
Hey.
I'm honest.
That's a fact.
I'm
That's
honest.
A fact.
If a nigga could write a hit, go write a hit.
Yeah.
But don't rap with J. Cole. That's all I'm saying.
No, don't do that.
cool.
You can rap with J. Cole.
Nah, I'm hating. Because he an OVO nigga now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm hating. But nah, I think they, like, whoever it is, because...
Hey, not for nothing, though. I'm sorry. I don't want you to forget your point.
crazy.
You sure?
Go crazy. Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't want you to forget your points. Remember it. It seems as if the shift is changing over at, what's the name of their label again? QC, Quality Control, right? Not for nothing. I know Offset was trying to get out of his situation. And
Is he still there? I don't think he's there, right?
I don't know.
I don't believe so.
I don't believe he is, but I don't want to completely say that because I heard him say in the Breakfast Club, you know, it's still...
It's still murky.
It's still murky.
Murky
Yeah, that's a good
waters.
word. It's as if the tide is changing, though. We all came in here and spoke highly about the Offset album, right? And if anything, I thought the City Girls would have been an easier people to promote and market because of how they connect to women and how they make music that people want to listen to when they're going outside and they're having a good time. It's as if the tides are sort of changing now where it's like, okay, now you're going to have to do more than just put out like catchy songs. You're going to have to put things that are going to stay here so we can continue to promote you because this really feels like... And here's another thing. The Good Love song that you just played, I guess that was a single off that project.
Single, yeah.
I don't think that was a strong enough single.
Did it not
Wait,
make
that
the
was
album?
their single?
It made
Yeah,
the,
that's City Girls.
Yeah, it
That's
made the
Oh, I
album.
thought that was Usher's single.
No.
Me too.
That was
Damn.
City Girls. That was a
I
City
could have
Girls
sworn it
song.
was Usher's song.
I thought it was her song too. So, you know, usually if you're in the music space, if you don't have a single that's doing relatively well already, you might not see the numbers you're expecting. Granted, you could put a project out and just hope for the best, see what comes from it, and then if people really like it, they'll keep spinning it. But that stamped single as a signed artist on a label is usually pretty big and is a pretty good way to gauge how the album is gonna do. So to your point, I wasn't surprised. All right, maybe 6 to 8K.
6 to 8K
is a pretty low, but I think the album's gonna. I think the label's gonna buy more. I don't think
But
the
that
label's
doesn't
gonna.
that doesn't make me feel good.
Yeah, nah.
That
Makes
don't
them
make-
feel good.
Like, that don't make nobody feel good.
It make
If-
them feel a little good.
Like if I'm putting out a product and my mom, who's a millionaire, like she's not a millionaire, but if my mom was a millionaire and she was like, you know what, honey, I'm about to go buy all your little Boy Scout cookies, Girl Scout cookies, because I want to. That don't make me feel. I'm not really moving units. I'm not really impacting anybody. I just have support,
Yeah.
so my label could buy the album.
Yeah, which they usually
Like that's
do.
what it kind of looks like. So I don't know. I think get back to what made you you. In my
I will
opinion.
end this on like, let's see if the numbers right now that we're talking about are actually what they're going to be though.
I think they're gonna increase.
Because what is the source? Like I tried to look for it. I think usually these projections are usually accurate, but I just want to see if really they are only doing like 6K.
Academic said he spoke to RIAA, and if you know, those are the people that officialize if you have a platinum single, if something went gold, etc. Now, to your point though, Regi, I do think the numbers are going to be more because we haven't seen them officially posted anywhere, which would kind of give the runway.
Wait, this
Why
whole
would you-
thing came from academics?
Nah, not the whole thing.
Okay,
I
I was
actually
like, I don't know.
I saw an article.
Nah,
on
but
it.
not for nothing though. He does have relationships with those people, Regi. He does.
And
he does.
like, if we really being honest, they ain't got nothing moving the streets.
Who,
I was-
City
Yeah, I
Girls?
do think it
Girls.
matches up.
City Girls?
Yeah.
Like-
I
like
was
no
outside
single?
all
Yeah,
week
like-
and they don't
Yeah.
got nothing
No
that's
single,
playing
yeah.
right now
That's
where
what I'm saying.
the women want to hear it and they shaking ass and
And
it's
a lot of
lit.
people weren't talking about it.
No,
Yeah.
so I'm not surprised. I am, but I'm not at the same time because again, recently I was outside. So and even recently, the summertime, right? If you drop an album today, you probably have been working a single or had a hit song through the summer.
That's how it works.
At this point of this recording.
Or like what Cardi's doing right now with bongos.
That's what
At
I'm
least we
saying.
see the single.
We,
like,
we
you know?
see it. We feel it. Like I personally enjoyed the City Girls and the Usher song that I played on this pod. I would get that's my shit. I was waiting for the
You
DJ.
would dance to it?
I would dance to it. I would get
Okay,
ready
finally.
to it. Like all of that. I can't dance very good, but
It's
I was
mine.
two-stepping to it. And I was waiting for this song to kind of get a little bit of traction.
I think
And it never did. And so I'm not surprised.
I think their fans don't like the fact that they're in relationships.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Because they've been marketing how to be a city girl and how to be outside. So
like
to your
to
your authenticity point, maybe it is them bowing out gracefully on some like, man, y'all lied to us. You told me to break up with my man.
Now look at me.
I broke up with him and I still got your old album, but you happy. I do think there's a little bit of that because even how they've been showcased on blogs and social media, it's changed a lot. Yeah. And you love to see the change for them.
The growth.
Because the growth, right, because you see things are changing for the betterment and they're making more money. Mm-hmm. Just as a fan, though, they were introduced to you a certain way.
It's just nothing makes sense about them at this point.
This happens to a lot of artists, though.
It does, but it doesn't at the same time because
it's gonna happen.
Let's use who the fuck are these niggas' name? Ray Shrummer.
Ray Shrummer, yeah.
Yeah, Ray Shrummer. Let's use them as an example, right? Two group member, one of them seemed to have a little bit more traction, a little bit more marketable, probably a better artist, if we be honest, Sway Lee, compared to his counterpart, his brother Slim Jimmy.
He's a funny name.
What? Slim Jimmy?
Yeah.
That's hard.
It made you chuckle?
Y'all like Slim Jims?
Nah.
They're mad salty.
I've had Slim Jims before.
You don't eat Slim Jims either?
That's mystery meat.
You eat halal?
I have.
What's that?
That's relaxed meat.
Ooh, I don't like a Slim Jim, but I do occasionally eat jerky.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had some jerky in my day.
But the comparison, I don't know.
We're so unserious.
So unserious.
I can see where, like, you know, their focus, whether they're, you know, have a hot song or not at this moment, seems to be they want to be artists, they want to make music, they want to put it out. Where the City Girls seem like they kind of got lost in translation because the music isn't there. It doesn't make sense, right? Like, you are winning these prestigious awards, BET awards, in the media realm, where if you're winning those awards, that means you got to have a real fan base. Because Drink Champs, Joe Budden, $1 Million Worth of Game, those, I'm sure and don't quote me on this, but I know generally speaking, those are the competitors on those categories for the biggest hip hop platform. I know Vlad TV, they're like academics, all of these people who are being nominated, they have real diehard, dedicated audiences and supporters that show up and listen each and every time they drop, right? So if you're beating those type of platforms out in an award ceremony, that means you should have at least 10,000, 15, 20,000 people to support your artist, your artistry, your music, in my opinion. Like, I thoroughly believe if Joe Budden was to drop an album today, he would easily, at the very bare minimum, do 30,000.
Okay.
45,000.
I can see that.
Because he has such a loyal fan base.
Because of the medium that he created on a podcast platform. So nothing about the City Girls really makes sense to me.
You're saying it doesn't add up. Like, quite literally, the numbers don't add up.
To me.
Yeah.
Would you agree? Y'all would agree that people enjoy salaciousness, though, right?
Yeah.
I'm bringing that up because on her show, they usually get into mess. Whatever guest she has on, the mess in their life, vice versa. And I think what people find interesting changes. At a point, it could have been their music. All right, they give you out a handbook to get rid of a nigga, a handbook to get the most out of a nigga. But it can also change into like the Blueface thing. He put out a song, and now there are people, not us, but that are invested into his reality TV show, are invested into all of the blogs speaking about them. And I think the City Girls are kind of reaching that realm. Whereas like the messiness and the salaciousness is becoming more interesting than whatever slap that they're going to give to us, even if it's for the club or anything like that.
The reason why I said that this makes me think of like a lot of artists go through this is because they'll be put on for one thing. Like, oh, we fell in love with them because of this. For the City Girls, it was like the scamming, like we're broke, we're making it happen. And then like at a midpoint in their career, they're grown from that, and now the fans are like, wait, but we missed the old. That happens to like so many artists. So let's just see, like, I'm curious to see like what they do with this transitional period, because this is not the first time this happened to anybody.
Which is fucked up, because they be telling them to grow up, change your sound, and then the moment they do, that's why I didn't listen to them on that Drake shit. Yeah, whatever. Like, y'all don't really want people to change their sound for real and get mature and grown and older. Y'all really don't.
Sometimes you do.
Sometimes it is necessary. Sometimes it's not.
You want it in sprinkles.
Sometimes.
You don't want a complete change.
Sometimes you don't want a completely different person.
But that's what I'm saying. We're saying the same thing. You don't want a complete change. You want it in sprinkles.
Like just some growth.
Yeah, you just want a little bit of growth. You don't want all growth. You're going to say it's boring. You're going to get tired of it. You're going to be, all right, turn this shit off. Nobody wants to admit it. But it's okay, I know.
How do you think Tyrese feels about that?
Shout out to Tyrese, man. We need to, listen,
How do you think the good brother Tyrese feels?
About what
Because
specifically?
I'm pretty sure Tyrese don't like change. I'm pretty sure based on the recent news cycle, he would have liked for things to just remain the same.
I'm Team Tyrese, man. And are you referencing the fact that his estranged wife spoke
Ex-wife at this point, right?
Yeah, estranged ex-wife.
Yeah, ex-wife.
I guess they've gone through that process.
I think maybe I should be a little bit more informed, but they're not together, right? They're not fucking together. He seems like he's wanted her back. He says he doesn't, but I think it's very interesting because on our Lost episode, remember we did a whole podcast. It didn't come out for whatever reason, but on our Lost episode, we covered the Tyrese conversation a few weeks ago. But today, if you've been keeping up with it, Tyrese has been pleading his case of, I lost my wife, I lost my marriage, and I don't know why.
Envy ain't want to hear him.
Envy did not want to hear a lot of things, all right? Envy did not want to hear a lot of things. This is just one of the very few blunders that Envy has had, not believing Tyrese, not standing with his good brother Tyrese.
We're going to stop this, man.
But stop what?
We're going to stop not believing in Tyrese.
I know, I'm with you.
No, I know.
I believe every Capricorn.
No, man. On that last episode, you wasn't.
Who?
Oh, who? You lucky your episode lost.
Which episode?
The last episode where we were discussing Tyrese.
Oh, shit.
And I think a lot of what I was saying on the episode, SaVon, was I don't think he's fully crazy.
You did say that.
Remember I was saying that?
You did say that.
And I was saying, I'm like, yo, it sounds like he was going through some shit that he couldn't explain with his spouse. And he was looking for the same treatment that he gave a DJ Envy and his wife when nobody believed him or understood what was going on. And lo and behold, Tyrese's estranged wife goes on a podcast this week and says, oh, you have the clip, SaVon?
I think I may have
Okay,
that.
maybe better her than me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, better her than me.
Let's hear from Tyrese first.
Got it.
If you had people in your ear that influenced you into leaving your husband and your one-year-old child, your innocent one-year-old child. We both were divorcee kids, grew up in toxic environments, torn in between our old family, new family, stepfather, stepmother. That's a life that we both lived. And you packed up a one-year-old, put a COVID mask on top of the Ring cameras, and I was literally in an airplane on my way home to fight for my marriage and my family.
See?
Damn.
You're heartless.
Oh, shit. Nah, when you tell a joint she heartless.
None of your friends recognize you. This is all about money. If you had friends in your ear, you're lying, you're gaslighting, you're playing. The only person that was in your ear was your mom. In your ear was your mama. Her name is Patricia Randolph.
Oh, he named names.
Why does he have to
He
say
ain't have
that?
to do that to the mama.
The
though.
feelings.
He ain't have to go
Now,
crazy on the
sometimes
mama.
we gotta do that.
But yeah, that was Tyrese, and I can honestly say I thought maybe he was a little bit delusional at some point. As a guy, I should have stood with him in solidarity. There we go, a little bit more, because it's true. Sometimes you can be wrong, like.
And it's so fucked up. It's so fucked up when you're a passionate person. When I see Tyrese, I see a very I see a.
You met Tyrese.
I have met Tyrese.
You got a chance to meet him.
I have. We shared ramen noodles together.
Nice.
And when I meet him, I'm looking at a version of me that isn't as filtered. But I felt that though because I'm very passionate.
He's just really like expressing himself fully. That's what you see.
And I feel myself having to turn my passion down when dealing with certain people so they don't deem me to be like, oh, he's a little bit extra. Oh, I think that nigga crazy. And I was just seeing that through him throughout all of these videos. We talking about a dude that doesn't drink or smoke.
Oh.
Meaning he wears his emotions on
his sleeve.
On his sleeve. goddamn on the collar for real.
Word.
And all we doing is making fun of him and you know, not being there for him when we needed him and shit. You know, I think I sent the clip in the chat of Tyrese's wife. Yeah, I sent that in the chat.
All right, I'll go check that out.
Yeah, and I think that was an interesting one to play because why say it now? When, you know, this is kind of recent that all of this is even going down. If anything, I thought she could have made this known before they could got to this place where like, yo, we're in a really bad space. He done dropped 2 songs about it. He done dropped a song say, "You never loved me before." Like, why it had to go through all of this to just get to some realness? Yeah, that's the one right there. Play that clip for us, man.
I had different people in my ear at that time. I would not have made that decision. No.
She's beautiful.
I wouldn't.
SaVon.
And that's the truth.
Pay attention and play the clip.
I haven't seen her. Just saw
I
her.
try my very best at this point in my life to be what I didn't have in that moment.
I get it, Ty.
Stay focused, SaVon.
Because I think that I was... Women were like, I'm an extremely emotional person. People that know me know that about me. I'm the kind of person that like, okay, I feel so strong, and I can ruminate. I can get so lost in my thoughts. I know a lot of women are like that. Like we're a lot, not all of us, right? But some of us are. Just like a lot of men can be like that. But I know women specifically, I'm ready to be done. I'm ready to be done. I'm ready to be done. I can't stand this. He don't do this. He don't do that. Blah, 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 blah. And we're just focusing on these things. And because you don't have a certain person in your life to check you and say, sis, what about this? What about this? What about these strengths? What about what he's not doing?
Come on.
I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like a lot of bullshit coming out her mouth. It sounds like a lot of bullshit.
Especially when there wasn't any infidelity involved here. A lot of the time, that's the reason why people...
Or unhappy. She doesn't even seem like she was unhappy. Like, more than infidelity. Because I think people break up for more than just getting cheated on.
No, for sure, but that's a big one.
Wait, the music was distracting me. I'm sorry. Like, what was her point?
Her point was that she had friends in her ear.
Okay.
And she said if she probably didn't have those friends in here at that time, it probably wouldn't have gotten here. And I'm here, Alex from the Need to Know podcast is here to tell y'all, don't listen to your friends and don't tell them shit.
I'm so big on that. Yes, I agree.
I think
that's so she's kind of like blaming it on that.
I guess
it seems so. And Tyrese is like, no, it's bullshit. You just want money because now she's going after like $20,000 a month. Like he doesn't believe she ever really loved him. That's his whole thing. Like,
and his rant at the beginning, he was like, "Look what you did. Like you're heartless."
And exactly. In the beginning, like he was just like, "Yo, how did we even get here? You're not the person that I thought I knew. You ran game, whatever the case may be." What I will say is, Tyrese, I understand after seeing this video,
did you research?
Clip, after Alex has brought this clip to my attention. I have seen her before in passing, but sometimes women. Oh, I can't say that.
Oh, you about to get in trouble?
Yeah, I was about to say, bleep this shit, please.
Oh my goodness.
Sometimes, like. I'm not saying.
You're not saying it?
You don't have to say it, SaVon.
That's fine. You got on that ledge.
But she's fucking beautiful. She's gorgeous, so I can get it. Like
she is beautiful.
When you fumble a baddie, sometimes you just like, damn. It's like sometimes that's all it is.
Guys, somehow every single episode this month, we somehow wind up back here.
Really?
He's like, damn, what if you fumble a baddie?
I get it. I understand what he's going through. Hey. Sometimes that shit happens.
You want to know the type of things I tell my friends about my spouse? Oh, she got a new job. Here's another one. Yeah, she just got her hair done. I'm about to go pick her up. Do y'all see what I'm picking up here?
No, yeah, like small
talk.
Surface. Like, yeah.
Very surface, small things, because even though I'm close with my friends and people I've known,
they're like your brothers. Yeah.
They're like my brothers, but I still don't want them to interpret the person that I'm dealing with, because I'm the person that's dealing with that person.
I'm so big on that because like no one knows your significant other like you do. So if I just complain to them here and there, of course they're gonna judge him all the time. So yeah, I completely agree with you, Alex.
Absolutely. I hate when I hear like, because what it does now is to your friends, they have a skewed picture of your spouse.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, whether you feel like you got over that argument that week and that was owed to you, your friends never forget.
Never.
Yeah.
And they'll always bring it back up when
and
it's
it creates
time.
tension and resentment. It's just, ugh.
And they're always gonna take your side.
Yeah.
They're
No,
always-
yeah, of
like,
course.
There's
Always.
very few friends that are objective to be like, girl, you was tripping, or nigga, you was bugging.
And most importantly, y'all not telling the whole truth,
That's the other thing.
right? Y'all
'Cause
want to look good in front of your friends.
So much bias.
That's very true. And I just want to salute Tyrese and any man that's going. No, because that happens so often where
Absolutely.
you're confused as a man. Like, yo, what did I do? What the fuck
you know what I
happened?
hate?
And she legit admitted to everything he said. Like, he went on a whole press
Talking
run
about it.
on
He said,
I don't know what I
happened."
did. I wanted to keep this marriage intact.
They laughed at him.
And we laughed. We called him crazy, his psych meds.
They laughed at him.
DJ Envy was gonna box him in the mouth. Like, nigga, you
Like,
should have been
what?
boxing other niggas in the mouth.
Trust me.
Opposed to Tyrese,
Way more
who
than
felt
niggas.
like he needed a friend and support in that
Right.
moment. So
Yes.
that's my thing. Like, I'm just astounded because you're never gonna get the headlines of, you might get it in sprinkles and you might get it here and there, but you're never gonna get the explosive headline of, oh, Tyrese was correct. His wife
Never.
says
Never. And
she
we're here to do
left
it.
him for no reason.
Yeah.
You just see the "what more do you want from me" clips surfacing.
The moment I found out he don't smoke or drink, I said, oh, this nigga's in pain. Oh, I know what pain look like.
He's just doing whatever he can do to try to save this.
To try and save this shit.
That
Those are like,
Capricorn pain hit different too.
I know it do. Y'all
Niggas don't know how to
intense.
function.
Come on.
Niggas don't, like, I get it. I saw, like, I empathized with him when he was going on his press run, because it's very strange for anybody of that magnitude of fame to just make their entire marketing strategy campaign about somebody who doesn't want to be with them.
It's just
That's
funny to
hard,
me
though.
because the whole theme of us discussing Tyrese, it's been a few months, and every time we talk about this, I just look over at SaVon, and he just looking like, I feel you, bro. Like,
I get it. Because, like, when you right, you be right, but niggas don't want to ever say you right, and so somebody makes you feel like you right. But no, I've been right.
No, you've been wrong.
I've been
You wasn't saying this on a
right.
deleted episode. This is why I hate deleted shit, man.
It don't exist.
This is why I hate deleted
It
shit,
never
man.
happened. I'm
I
right.
fucking hate this shit. You was on that episode talking about some, oh, why would envy need to show him the same type of love that, nigga?
I said that?
Yes, it's deleted now.
Did it come out? Then I didn't say shit.
Fucking hate that shit.
Then I did not say nothing.
You wanna know what I hate most about, when you tell when they tell their friend groups about you?
What?
Cause now when y'all all link up at the next function, everybody there, they looking at you with the side eye. Not knowing. Y'all already got through that.
And they never tell you about how many times you made them.
Uh,
That's the foul part.
Not a word though.
You never like, there's no balance.
There's
no duality in this exchange.
You ain't say that you went right to bed after them strokes that night, right? You ain't say that. You just
hey, two things can be true.
But they only
make
say
it true.
one.
Okay, you're right.
Only say
But
one.
then make it true.
No, yeah.
Nah, I'm just very big on don't listen to your friends or tell your friends shit. I think we use
Please.
friends.
That's like really good relationship advice, guys.
Yo.
Like,
We
for
use
real.
we use friends so wrongly. We don't even realize we do. We expect a lot of our friends. We expect our friends to be our in-house therapists, our in-house punching bag, our in-house listener. Fam, they are just somebody that has similar interests to us. Okay? Granted, you might feel more comfortable divulging certain information with people that you're closer with, which you might deem a friend, right? I completely understand that.
yeah,
But
we
when
turn
it-
to our friends,
I
for
get
help.
it. I totally get it. But when it comes to your relationship, as if some of them be single. Some of them ain't found a way to find themselves happy in years. You just unloading all of this on them.
Yeah.
You're preaching.
I'm speaking
preaching
from
to the choir
frustration.
too.
I'm speaking from frustration. I'm sorry.
Wow, has this happened a lot to you, Alex?
Too many. Too many fucking times, man.
Yeah.
Too many
I
fucking
don't think I vent about my relationship at all to my friends. I feel like that will surprise people because I'm so close to my friends, but like they don't really know
I believe
a lot.
that.
That's healthy.
Yeah.
We
I
don't know
just-
shit about you, and we do this podcast with you every day.
Yo,
Every week.
Yo.
So I get it. Like,
yeah.
I know the
And
type of sauce you're giving it
and I
up to
still
your
feel
friends.
very close to you.
Word. You do this thing where
I feel like I have very great friendships, but when I say I'm private, I really am. Like I don't say every like my deepest stuff, honestly.
Nah, you don't.
Yeah.
You should go to therapy.
wait, no.
Get that out.
You just trying to put
I'm
therapy.
not opposed.
Yo, get that out, bro.
I would love to go to
Because
therapy.
if she ain't talking to nobody, like,
No,
Nah,
I
she talked
do
to herself about it.
I only talk to my boyfriend though. I tell him everything. Not about other people, but about me.
Okay.
And then, but now I got that corporate insurance. Now I'm therapy. I'm coming for you.
See, get that out, bro.
I've always wanted to go to therapy.
It should be
spoken
fun.
about that. That's true. Yeah, but stop talking to your friends, man. Like, they don't know shit.
Any update on Big Pun?
Huh?
Little Pun?
So Cesar Pina.
That nigga, bro.
Man.
Woo! So last week there was reports that came out. There were false reports. All right, iHeartMedia did not get raided by the feds.
Says
that
who?
was the false report.
Says who?
TMZ. So they got raided.
I watched NBC News 4 local channel New York.
I believe TMZ over News 4.
I absolutely do not.
Oh my
I
gosh.
absolutely.
TMZ don't be lying.
I'm taking the local news.
Their ethics may be in question, but the accuracy is pretty astute.
You remember what we went to school for, SaVon?
I do.
Journalists take and Regi, you can speak to this. They take truth telling, especially on news, very seriously. So I'm just going with the news report, and the news report from News 4. Is that NBC? Yeah. I'm going to get the young lady's name. She said it was rated. I watched that news.
Okay.
That news segment myself.
Has TMZ? You know, I'm not in denial. Like, I know TMZ. Every time they post some outrageous shit, it's probably true. But have they ever been wrong? I just am genuinely curious.
I'm sure they have.
Okay.
I'm not gonna give them 100% rate. I'm sure they have been wrong. But I believe them to be pretty accurate. But just a quick update on that. You know, some things have unfolded. DJ Envy, he's still doing his job, doing his thing.
He is.
I don't know his involvement. I do know the clips that are resurfacing, the sound bites, his own words. It does not sound good. It doesn't sound pleasant. It sounds disgusting.
Real quick, I'm sorry. You're gonna remember that, right?
Hindsight is 2020. It looks bad too.
Sarah Wallace from News 4 is the one that said it. Yeah,
Okay.
I wanted to cite that, SaVon.
No, absolutely. No, do your thing.
Yes.
Shit's getting crazy, guys.
So I just want to play a few clips. We'll start with the good sis, Angela Yee. Shout out to Angela Yee. Sometimes, again, I'm always going to big up the Capricorns. We got that intuition. Maybe she got that too.
They've been paying like $2,000-$3,000 for seminars, $5,000 seminars, and then when they get to the seminar, they don't learn anything.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
They don't learn anything, and then to talk to people, they got to pay more money, and we tried to stop that. That's why I'm so big on making sure that the people that we use, when people call them, they're not charging for that. You know, we really want to help the community, and that's why we do so much. So that's the reason why I want him to talk. I'm like, yo, I got to get you on stage because we can help a lot of people.
Right.
And we've helped so many people, not just regular people, but celebrities, athletes, executives. And when we do and we get them money, we got a bunch of people, millions of dollars. How much did you charge them, Cesar?
Nothing.
Right. And
Something's not adding up then.
Yeah.
But you know what I do think is great because
she was like, I don't believe you.
He said, yo, something's not adding up then. So where the money coming from? All right, man.
Damn. Yeah, all this shit is sounding so crazy in the light.
Let's go to another one real quick.
Because in hindsight, they have so many of these clips where they're endorsing and promoting this shit. And you're hearing it now in hindsight with a different
When I first got
ear.
into real estate, I called 3 people.
Oh, I love
Clue,
this one.
I called Fabulous, I called Joe Budden. Right? My Desert Storm family. And I said, hey, guys, I'm doing real estate. This is something that I think that, you know, you should invest a little bit of money in, try it out, and that way you can do it. Joe Budden told me it was a Ponzi scheme and I was going to go to jail.
He tried to tell you.
You want another one? Let's do it.
He's trying to. That's why the internet is vicious. This the one.
I want to get a house from you. Should I see
houses?
Huh?
What if you flipping something?
So how you in real estate?
This the one.
See you doing something. You flipping a house in New Jersey or some shit like that.
No, I'm not a realtor.
houses.
I
but you
buy
flipping-
houses, I fix them, and I rent them out. I'm not a realtor. I'm trying to encourage people to buy homes and to create
you should
generational
become a
wealth.
realtor.
Okay, but I'm trying to figure out because then you got the home and you trying to make money off the home. And you making money off the home.
Yes, ma'am.
So you selling the homes.
I'm selling rooms.
You-
Oh, yeah.
I'm keeping it.
SRO.
Oh
He
my
good.
Yeah, I'm keeping it. So
Oh, you the slumlord.
Yeah, he good.
Oh, you got
Unit,
4
unit,
families worth of niggas living under one roof?
Oh,
Oh, my God. Does the government know?
I'm trying to
Everything that you
encourage people to buy homes and to invest in themselves so they can always have property instead of continue to rent.
By investing in you and putting money in your pocket. Let's not act like you not making money. I'm just to the point I was making is you making money, right?
I'm do it the right way without getting got.
But they got to get got by you before they don't get got by you.
Crickets. It's crazy because he was really the tour guide for scam.
No, and like
Allegedly.
he was talking about this so extensively on the show. Like, damn, like at least if you're doing this, like I would think that you would keep it a little bit more under wraps. Like the specific things that you're doing.
Or just be more educated, because there could be a scenario where he didn't know what he was doing. Let's just play one more just for shits and giggles, actually.
Now, we know this is still alleged, right? But, yeah, play that.
I don't. Investments, you don't own nothing. You don't own nothing. Investments, you sound smart to somebody dumb.
A lot of people say that's maybe where a lot of his ambitions, more of his ambitions started.
Oh, to prove people wrong type shit?
A lot of people are insinuating it maybe started around that Dame Dash clip. It's different when somebody is calling you. But see, that's my thing though, right? I'm okay with whatever I'm doing. If I am an employee to a company, then guess what, guys? I am an employee to a company.
Yeah, you guys heard my one-hit wonder rant earlier.
We did.
So I agree.
If I'm an owner and need to know, then guess what? I'm an owner and need to know. I'm making these points known because you don't have to let your ego misdirect you. You know what I'm saying? You could literally just keep doing what you're doing and add more to it, but you don't have to let your ego guide you. It's okay to be Look, the Breakfast Club position has been posted on the internet.
I thought that was fake at first.
I almost applied.
You should, Alex.
Yo, chill.
I can see it.
You're the leading candidate.
You already work on radio?
Yeah, hello.
You have a pod.
Hello.
Great speaker.
Thank you.
Yo, guys, spam Breakfast Club's Instagram. Check out Ball Till We Fall.
At Ball Till We Fall.
At Ball Till We Fall.
I'm like not even kidding.
Hey, not for nothing though. Did y'all see what they were getting paid?
Oh wait, no, I didn't see. Wait, how much?
The job listing was starting at about $240 to $3 something. And I'm only bringing this up to go, yo, that is a very beautiful salary.
It is.
Yes.
And if it's difficult for you to say you're an employee while potentially making that or more, you gotta look in the mirror.
I have a theory. I have a thought, and I thought about this when I was like fucking driving home the other day, and I don't know if it's appropriate or not, but fuck it, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, that's what we do here.
I think sometimes, and it always comes back to baddies. So you're right, Reggie. I'm sorry. It always comes back to baddies.
Your whole
life, man.
Your whole
I'm sorry.
life.
Hey, women make the world go
It's just
round.
fucked up.
But they do though. Oh, you don't even want to say it.
No, because
wait, what?
Like, what was that?
You can't set it up like that.
DJ Envy got caught cheating years ago, right?
Oh, I know what he about to say.
DJ Envy got caught cheating years ago.
Oh, I know what he about to say.
Okay.
Now, sometimes when that person takes you back, you gotta overcompensate like a motherfucker.
You're not
gotta
wrong.
do
You're not wrong.
every
You found-
single thing by the book to the T,
Oh, you're good.
and then some,
You're
and
good.
go above and beyond. And sometimes
good.
you have to be able to afford it. You have to be able to maintain it. You have to be able to give her something that nobody else can. I'm of the belief that that was a pivotal shift in DJ Envy, who he was, what his brand is, and what his aspirations became after publicly cheating on your wife, having an affair. And, you know, you open this up. This is not something that I care to really talk about. It's public, and I think it builds a kind of a case to kind of see the frame of how you ended up in this situation. Having to feel like, because going back to this one Breakfast Club episode with Trey Songz, now I know Trey Songz, he's in some shit right now, but I'm going to use him for this example because it was documented that Gia, who is DJ Envy's wife, she was a fan of Trey Songz. Not only because of his music, but because he's a fucking sex symbol. Especially at that time, before all these crazy allegations came out, women really were fanning over Trey Songz in a major way.
There was a Trey era.
It was a Trey era, for sure. And
yeah.
DJ Envy's wife, it was known amongst them as maybe a private joke or however, that she was a fan of Trey Songz in that way.
Okay.
Right? Now, when your wife is beautiful and your wife got to get whoever she wants, that's going to put a lot of pressure on you. You cheat on your wife, you embarrass your wife, you embarrass your family. Now it's time, all right, you know what? I have to do everything to make sure that there's nobody else that can take my place in any shape, form, or fashion. I got to make sure I get to it. I have to create a lifestyle for her that is almost irreplaceable in a sense.
Right.
So you do things out of desperation. You do things without checking every box, without dotting every I and crossing every T, and you come across a nigga like a Cesar Pina, who is documented for being a scammer. He went to prison for fraud. It's just a perfect storm of how DJ Envy could get in this situation, because you would think everything that he's built, his career in radio, the car shows, everything, it should be enough. But in my head, I could see a scenario where, oh, nah, I got to make sure I go above and beyond because I never want to lose this.
Honestly, you are not wrong. Like that whole the whole theory that you just laid out, like, yeah.
That's my theory.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong.
I want to go deeper.
I mean, we can't say as absolute, but I definitely
we don't know. I just think it's a possibility.
Like that mentality shift to make him do whatever it takes, and now he got himself into this. Yeah.
I got a lot of kids. I got a family to support, but you got to be able to afford her. And I'm not saying she's a gold digger. I never want to put that on. I don't know her, but I do think that when you get embarrassed publicly, when you feel ashamed, and when it's so open for everybody to see, you almost have, like, you know how they always say, I need the apology to be just as loud as the disrespect?
Yes.
The apology is, let me go create this grand lifestyle and this grand gesture in everything that I want to give to you to kind of compensate for the embarrassment that I caused by cheating on you.
I'm not mad at this theory. I will add to it and say, I think it started before it was publicly known that he was cheating. To me, Envy has always tried to live like a rapper. I'm being dead. The cars, the chains. I'm not gonna say he's super dripped out and designer every single day.
But the lifestyle and all that.
But the lifestyle, right? Like it seemed to me like, and then when it's come out that he's had difficulty pleasing his wife the way he would like, this goes back to self. And SaVon could be right with this. Again, we speculating, we don't know. But again, we're men though. And we do know what the male ego.
Absolutely.
We do know what the male ego can do to us. And you're right, overcompensation can come into play when you feel like you're not showing up in certain areas. That's strong.
So I think that could have been a deep cause of it.
Not for nothing though. I know you be talking shit about Cesar, but I gotta give him some flowers real quick. He picked the perfect mouthpiece.
Oh yeah.
What he did was so fucked up. He stole from a lot of people, a lot of families, and I hope they get their money back. But man, Cesar would just stand there.
No, all the videos that are coming out, it will be DJ Envy just like going off about like what they're doing, and like he would just be standing. Cesar would just be standing there, like.
And I think Cesar was strategic even in knowing that from the jump.
Because he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, because now when things get to the courts and things get a little sticky, and now everybody's lawyering up and everyone's trying to prove what was and what wasn't, man, having your mouthpiece on every single video, having your tour guide in the slums of Teaneck and the slums of Jersey speak for you, while the other party is denying any accountability in the matter, man, that might could help with things.
It doesn't look good.
That might could help with things on Cesar's side. Again, what he did was totally fucked up, and I don't condone it. But
yes. Tune in for your weekly update, guys, on this situation, because it's just getting started. Okay?
Scamming back though.
Yeah, I wish I could find a clip.
Scamming back, just lay low.
Scamming never left. What happened is you don't have an audience of 5 million people or however many million people and like offer them to. So scamming never left. I just don't think it was promoted.
Scamming back being promoted, y'all. Be careful.
Yeah, real quick before we get up out of here. I do want to play our voicemail that we open to our listeners over on Patreon. But I'd be actually, you know what? Let's just get straight to that because that can kind of lead into where I want to go. So, Alex, you want to tee that up? Anybody? I have the clip, but you want to just let people know how they can get in touch with us?
Oh, yes, please. Listen, please subscribe to our Patreon. Subscribe to our Patreon. It's Need to Know Pod at patreon.com, where you can leave us a voicemail. The feature to do it is over there. We don't have it anywhere publicly. And it's really just for our loved Patreons over there. So please head over to Patreon. Leave us a voice note. You can ask us anything. Even if you don't want to ask anything, if you want to just leave us.
You can even just tell us that we're cute.
Yeah. Come on. You could big us up. Gas us up. Gas is expensive these days.
Oh my God.
You know I like that. That was a good one. That was a good shot. That was a good one. Let's get into
I can steal that.
Let's get into our voicemail this week. Yeah. Again, like Alex said, please head over to Patreon to access this feature. We do love hearing from y'all. I appreciate it thoroughly.
I love these, yeah.
Like what I said at the top of the podcast, it's another way for y'all to show acknowledgement and for us to kind of receive that and also, you know, connect with y'all directly. So let's get into this voicemail.
Yo, what's up? SaVon, Alex, Regi. I hope y'all doing good. My name is Steven. I'm from Virginia. Just want to say I love what y'all doing, man. As a music lover, I just love the opinions y'all have and the conversations y'all have, man, just concerning like music and the trends and where it's going. I agree with a lot of the things y'all be saying, man. So it's just nice to just listen to like-minded people and tap in.
Salute.
But I just got two things, man. The first one's a statement. Ayo, to SaVon, man. I appreciate your opinions, bro. Like, I just want to tell you that you are saying some shit that niggas don't want to say, that niggas don't want to hear, and it's pissing everybody the fuck off. And I just want to say, keep stepping on these niggas' nets, my nigga.
Will do,
my brother. They need to hear
Oh, he won't
shit.
stop. Trust me.
So, like,
He's still
I thought Alex was going to be the bad guy. I ain't going to hold you.
I'll be the bad
Alex
guy
was saying
some
some
days.
off-the-wall shit, but, you know, they coming at you. Hey, man, I'm standing 10 toes behind you, bro. It
Appreciate
is what
it,
it
brother.
is. Fuck these niggas. Anyway, my second thing is this. It's a question. But just wanted to ask y'all, like, if y'all had a theme song, like that one song that you would pull up to the club, just blasting for everybody here, to let niggas know that you arrived, what would that theme song be? Anyway, man, I appreciate everything y'all do, man. I hope this shit gets played. If not, hey, it is what it is. Peace.
Aw.
Well, it did get played.
Not the SaVon Hive.
It did get played. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that, man. I'm going to keep my foot on these niggas'
While he was
necks.
saying it, SaVon, thank you. Oh, thank you very much.
Like, oh my God,
Like,
I won't
oh
stop.
gosh.
Because fuck these niggas,
Like,
you know? I'm with you, my guy.
Yes.
But I actually took some time. I curated a playlist for you specifically.
Damn, really?
So please
Oh, shit.
reach out to us on Patreon. I will send you this playlist because I think there's a lot of different vibes. I know we don't got too much time, but there's different vibes that I would play depending on where I'm going and who I'm with. So I curated a playlist to kind of give you all of those vibes.
Alex's testing is out.
But what I'm gonna give you my short medley. You didn't send
Oh
me
my
yours.
goodness.
Do you want to go first?
No, I want mine to be
Okay,
I'm gonna send
that's
mine right
fine.
now.
That is perfectly fine.
because I have one song.
So if
Same.
I'm pulling up, right, and I feel like I really need to make my presence known, like I got tents on my windows. I'm with Alex. I'm with Regi. I'm
riding.
feeling good. I'm a few shots in. I don't know
You
where
are
the night
not
is gonna
driving
go.
with a few shots in.
Oh wait, I said that shit. Hold up. Let me just get to it. Y'all might want to turn y'all volume down because this shit gets straight to it. I ain't gonna hold you.
Am I?
I'm not gonna hold you. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Cause I'm pulling up ready, my nigga. You feel me?
Do you net? What? We in here. What?
If I'm at the club,
What?
this the energy I need.
What? What? You
This
know
is the
how
energy I
get.
need.
What up? What? How we riding? We
Would
walking in.
you ride out like is this appropriate?
It's beautiful.
Yes.
As soon as we hop out the car, valet looking at us.
As soon as we driving up to the spot, I want y'all to know my energy that I'm on.
Round like I got an S on my chest.
And that's
sneakers
like the
bumping.
line. As soon as I hit that line, that's all I need.
Did you know this is private, but I don't care. Did you know that I hit Carl on the side and like sent him songs like this because I want our mixer video to be like this?
That's what you wanted. Oh,
I was like, I want okay, you know, SaVon comes in slow mo like this, and then Alex
I
like,
had no
and then he
idea.
was like, no,
He's like, Regi, we need something cinematic.
and then he used "Good" by Usher.
I did not know that, but yeah, that would be the first song.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Wait,
Yeah.
do you have more? You said
I
you
got
had a
one more.
medley.
I'll do one more.
Okay,
I'll
yes.
do one more.
Okay.
And,
We got
and
much time.
this would be my second selection. If I wanted to have like this is a lot of tequila in the air when this come on.
Oh my god!
And I know it's a little problematic.
This is classic.
But
though.
I'm not gonna lie to
We
you.
showing
If
our
I'm
era.
pulling
Don't
up to the
lose
club,
my man. Hey,
Huh,
so baby, what's your name? Oh, girl, it's your birthday.
this my. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Now
I'm
you
sorry.
thirsty.
I'm.
Say,
Reggie hates this couch right now.
I hate you guys.
She hates this couch.
Yo, this when
We
Coco
don't
Loso was
know
a thing.
she got-
This when Ciroc was popping.
This is my shit. When I'm in a party, like this is, I will pull up to this.
Nah,
I'm not gonna
wow.
Why couldn't he just not be problematic? Because
I
that
don't
is
know.
such an amazing song.
It really is.
Like,
That's how I feel when I
I
want
make
to
it
pull
say,
up.
just like I'm your doctor.
Doctor.
He's not behind bars, so I can.
But he's problematic. He
he's-
got this one song on his Instagram page.
Right now?
Oh my God, it's been up for a year because he's been so much turmoil that he
can't
can't
even
even roll it. But it's so fire, and
I'm
I'm
gonna check it
tight.
out.
He nasty.
Okay, Alex, you next.
Let's do it.
I bet. I sent you my shit.
You want intro here, or you just want me to go for it?
All right, nah, I'm gonna talk under it.
All right.
Mr. Radio Man.
Yeah. All right. Call pulling up. Yo, because you know who the fuck we be, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we hop up out the car right now. Yo, let me tell you what we doing. We just hop out the V. The club is only but 4 steps away. But you know what we do? We got to throw a little cologne on. So while we throwing the cologne on outside the car, all the fine women looking from outside, let's go. Ha! Woo! The boy, the girl, let's go. Uh-huh. Goddamn. Uh-huh. Let's go. When I walk up in this spot, it's how niggas, yo, when I be walking through the club, this will be going through my head.
I can't wait to watch this back on YouTube.
With no music. That's what I'm thinking too. He don't care. He don't
give a. Yo, keep going with the ad-lib.
The girl, the dog, the pain, the jerk, the rain, the jerk, the fame, the work, the game.
This is gonna sound crazy.
The Benz, the hoes. That's what need to be at the club when I pull up. Couple Benzes, couple things, you know what I mean?
What's the hook? I'm waiting for the hook.
It's X. You know he long-winded.
Nah, he is.
You know what I'm saying? But then,
X.
you know what I'm saying? The name of the song. Oh, we be.
It's a good intro song.
They don't know. That's how I feel when we hop up in the spot.
I love that.
You really know who we be. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I love that.
That was a great voicemail. Now we gotta hear your song, Reggie.
Oh, okay. He has received the text. Let me set the tone because I don't have a radio voice like Alex, but here we go.
I didn't receive the text.
So, I sent it in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, it's your phone, SaVon.
So
that's what she told you.
I'm from Jersey, okay? I'm always from Jersey, but I live very close to uptown New York City. I keep a few on me. I always roll around with some baddies. So imagine this playing while we pull up to the club.
Reggie, this is dead ass you right here. What he said?
I love this song so
Spin
much.
this bitch from uptown. I gave all bust down.
Hey. I love Meek Miller.
I love Meek.
I think this song is hard.
We showing our era today, man. This is so.
Oh. Nah, this is a good one.
It's a good one right here.
I'm not mad at this.
It's a good one right here. Fab hopped on it.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
Hold on.
Hit you with that.
Hello.
Hey, a little slow down.
You know, a little hookah.
Close your eyes.
Like a judo.
Right now. On the highway. On the parkway. On the dead end.
Oh.
See, Bobby's on the way.
Bust it down.
Nah, this is one of the ones.
I love this song.
Fun.
This is one of the ones.
I could see you walking in that plane.
No, I didn't even tell this voice note man, to ask this question, but I've been waiting for the day I was asked this question because I literally have dreams of just a movie scene coming into this song. I don't know why. I'm obsessed with that song. I used to listen to every day in 2018.
That's a phenomenal
that is
song.
Gonna come to fruition.
That is a phenomenal song. Yeah. I do have a playlist. Again, like I said, depending on where you are, where you want to go, where you want to end up. Yeah. I would love for you to reach out to us, hit us up on Patreon. I will send you the playlist because there's a vibe for everything you need on this short curation that I've created, right?
I love that.
I gave y'all the What Up Gangster. I gave y'all the Say I think if you're in Atlanta, if I'm going out in Atlanta and I hear this, and we're not even gonna play a lot, but this is something that I would feel like obligated to do. You know what I'm saying? I would just
went
feel
to college.
obligated.
I remember this.
That's just one of those ones, and we don't even need it to drop. And then
Dirty Soda and the Styrofoam.
If I'm uptown with Regi, this might be something else that's on the playlist.
I like this one.
I know you're from VA. So I'm not sure the vibes in VA, but if you come to New York, you go to Dykeman, you come uptown, you in the Bronx, you in Brooklyn, wherever it's at. This is one of the ones too. I would pop out with my nigga Jamie. Y'all niggas know. I got the Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying? Like my niggas.
You gotta be fluent in this song, okay?
Yeah. So again, if you want the whole curation of this vibe, please go follow our Patreon. I will provide that personally. Because I even, I'm gonna give y'all a quick tidbit and then we out.
I bet.
Because I told you I didn't miss no demographic, no person, anybody can get it. I'm the can man, like AB said once upon a time. Dominican, African, American, Mexican, the cans can't get it. I got all the cans covered. Like we can also go here if you need it too. And I'm just gonna give y'all a little bit. And then we out. Everybody can get it. So depending on the function,
Come on.
I got you covered.
They've all got it.
I got you covered wherever you want to go, my boy. So again, that was a very insightful.
That's how that shit make me
I love
feel.
when he started doing this shit.
That was a very insightful question. So thank you for taking that time out.
See what happens when you're a patroni?
Yeah. I like that question a lot.
Yeah, that was fire.
We didn't have time today, but I would love at some point to talk about dating, where you could take people, where you can't take people. There was a list that's floating around.
That's like a Patreon topic.
Yeah, we didn't get to it
today.
today. We'll definitely hit that again. Make sure y'all go subscribe to our Patreon. But appreciate everybody. Y'all had a good time.
Yes.
Oh, we got some shit coming, y'all.
We absolutely have some shit coming. This is not a drill. This is you might want to keep paying attention, and you might want to listen to the next episode.
Yeah, don't miss.
Shout out to the day one fans though. This is for you guys, okay?
Yeah,
absolutely.
For the day unos.
Absolutely. And with that being said, again, we hope y'all enjoyed this episode of the Need to Know podcast. It is what you need to know when you need to know on the Need to Know podcast. Please make sure y'all let us know how y'all feel. If you made it this far in the podcast, I always tell you, I always implore you to subscribe, to like, to comment. It will help us with the algorithm. We are not the influencers. I had a whole fucking tangent, a whole rant in my head about not being an influencer. I don't want to be an influencer. Fuck being an influencer. I want to create authentic connections and relationships with the people that listen to us, the people that tune into us each and every week. So if you are one of those people, if you are new to the podcast or if you're old to the podcast, there's no reason that we shouldn't be familiar with your name. So please make sure y'all go ahead and do that. And with that being said, we out. This was a fun one.
I like this.
Gang.
Gang.